Welcome everybody to our second session of the Ghosts of Saltmarsh, a heavily homebrewed campaign that we're running here. We're going to do a quick recap of what occurred last session, and then we're going to get underway with tonight's session. So team, you'll likely recall we picked up last session as it was session 1 of our brand new campaign. We went through introductions of characters. We find ourselves in the town slash city slash village, depending on who you ask, of Saltmarsh. It was very much a coastal village or town or so forth, and there's a lot of fishing that goes on here. Our player characters had learned about this interesting recent occurrence of the appearance of the ancient ruins. These ancient ruins seem to appear out of nowhere, and this brought a bunch of adventuring type folks to town. Most of our player characters, or maybe even all, are actually locals here anyway, but once this discovery was found, as these adventurers arrived to check out what these ancient ruins were all about, there was a lot of industry that arrived with them as well. So a bunch of shops kind of popped up out of nowhere, hoping to take advantage of all these influx of adventurers to be able to sell them things. And then we had a lot of other type of folks arriving as well. There was an adventurers guild that was founded fairly recently here, and there's various teams that are partaking in exploring the ancient ruins. Our team found themselves outside of the shop called On the Hook. This is Lucan's uncle's bait shop, where Lucan also works and posts some weather reports and so forth. A lot of the folks in town seem to make their way here to check the weather before heading out on their boats for fishing for the day. When we had everybody gathered here, one of the locals, known as Ned Shakeshaft, who seems to be everybody's friend, but nobody really knows why they're friends with him. His mother actually had arrived and told our player characters that she couldn't find him. She was looking for him. Ned is a guy in his later 20s, so it's odd that he just kind of vanished. And he is a little bit known for getting into minor type of troubles, usually nothing major, but kind of one of those slight mischiefy kind of guys. And so she's a little bit worried if something may have happened to him. You guys, with this information in hand, as each of you have tenuous connections to Ned, you decided to try to track him down. The first place you went to is the Adventurers Guild, checking in there, and you met Admiranda there. She indicated that she was part of the #1 team currently for the Adventurers Guild, and you guys got an opportunity to check out the Adventurers Guild notices. I'll go ahead and slide us over there real quick as a reminder. This is the board that is tracked here in the Adventurers Guild, where different people can come and arrive and post things and look for information, look to purchase things, look to sell things. All this information is directly related to the Adventurers Guild. People, again, trying to take advantage of this influx of adventurers. After you guys spoke with Admiranda, she gave you the lowdown, told you about joining the Adventurers Guild for 5 gold pieces per month per person. Eventually, you guys all agreed, some of you guys shuffling some coin around one another, and you asked about if she had seen Ned. She said, yep, he had come into the Adventurers Guild a little while ago and had asked a few questions to her, and when he left, she was under the impression that he might be headed to the ancient ruins himself. You guys took that and ran with it and decided to, after doing a quick double check of your resources and your equipment, made your way out of Saltmarsh proper and did the short journey overland. So as a quick reminder of where you're at in relation to Saltmarsh, we can see here on our regional map, you guys made this short journey from Saltmarsh to the ancient ruins themselves. This river, again, these maps are slightly disjointed, but this river actually runs through Saltmarsh itself. So when you exit Saltmarsh, you're more like here-ish. So you guys just kind of made your way up. Only took you a few hours to get to the ancient ruins. Once you were there, after hearing paying for information from Admiranda at the Adventurers Guild, she explained to you about this very large black stone that is just on the inside of the ancient ruins when you walk through this large arch. And she told you that if you meditate by the stone for 10 minutes, you can sort of focus on the stone and start to reveal some of its secrets, per se. You guys did just that when you arrived there at the ancient ruins, and you were able to focus on and realize that the stone was dedicated to different fighting disciplines. And so you guys decided to check that out, and each of you focused on a different discipline, and it is now in your mind pretty solidly. This also granted you a special reaction known as Sublime Demise that you can use on opponents that are very low on health to essentially send them to their demise and gain some of their knowledge, which is represented by technique points, which we're tracking, and we don't know what those are quite yet, but some of our player characters have gotten some of them. So with that underway and completed, I should say, you guys then decided to make your way into the ancient ruins proper. And having done so, you had already learned a little bit about this, again, once mostly from Admiranda, but once you pass through one of the locations in the ancient ruins, there's kind of like a courtyard, a set of stairs that goes down, another like hallway there. It almost doesn't seem which way you go matters, because once you go enough distance in any which way, you find yourself in another location, and then you'll sort of see this kind of gray mist that separates the ancient ruins from this adventuring location, and you've been warned that everything that happens in here is real. Some people have gotten some misunderstandings that maybe this is sort of kind of like a simulation or a dream, and Admiranda has explained to you that no, it is absolutely real. The treasures you find are real. If you find people, they are real. You can bring them out of the ancient ruins, and so you guys partook in this adventure. So what we had is the team entering and finding themselves faced off with some lizard folk right away. These lizard folk did not seem to be too happy to see our player characters entering, and we find ourselves in combat. The team did mostly pretty well here, defeating these lizard folk without too much hassle. And the couple team members even took some items off the lizard folk's body, like some javelins, for example. Then the team started making their way south and discovered a hidden goblin who jumped from the shadows and attacked out, wounding our lead. I believe that was 9 reeds at the time. The team then found themselves in a longer battle as that goblin backed off and tried to waken some of the other goblins in this bunk area. Team fought those goblins, and 9 reeds unfortunately got walloped a few times, dropping to the ground and being near death. But luckily, we were able to get him back up, or the team was, I should say. And after defeating these goblins, one of the goblins ran to a door on the east side, opened that to reveal another goblin who seemed to be very much knowledgeable in the ways of magic. You guys might recall when that goblin ran to the door, he called out saying, Vilgrick, we need to get Vilgrick. And perhaps that is the magical goblin that you have now defeated, but he was playing a little bit of a cat and mouse game as he ran away from you guys, using his bonus action disengage to be able to get distance and then blast you out with some magic. Right now, we've got 9 reeds looking very badly hurt. The rest of the team mostly, actually totally unscathed. Unfortunately, it's only 9 reeds that's wounded. But yeah, that is where we ended off with that battle wrapped up and our players a little bit scattered. So team, that's my recap of what occurred last time. Did I miss anything that anybody would like to add?
I'll add one, which was when we were at the guild. She had shared that this appearance of the ruins apparently has happened once before. And then there was a very powerful magic item at the bottom of the ruins. And after one of the adventurer teams had found that magical item, the ruins disappeared, never to be seen again until now.
Yes, indeed. Good lore entry there. Go ahead and take inspiration for that addition. Lucan. Anybody else?
Yeah, we're called the Wharf Wranglers? Ruffians? Whatever you again?
The Wharf Warriors.
Wharf Warriors. Ugh. I love it. It's great. I was going for a Cobra Kai, but we'll go with Wharf Warriors.
Yes, indeed. Not necessarily inspiration worthy there, but a good footnote.
Yeah.
As you guys went to the Adventurers Guild, Admiranda did ask that you give yourself a group name. And after some debate, you guys did settle on Wharf Warriors. So assuming you survive and make your way back, hopefully you'll see that name on the board. All right, if there's nothing else pertinent we want to add, let's go ahead and get right back into the action team. Let me get you guys back over to the location we left off. All right, so quick reminder, you've got, I'm moving bodies off just so it's not cluttered. I'm maybe leaving a couple here and there just to give visual cues or clues, but you guys did defeat some lizard folk up here in this area. There are now several dead goblins down in this area, and then that magic goblin was killed back over in this area as he tried to retreat, but that is where we ended off. So team, what would you like to do?
Hey, Lucan, you should check this body over here. This one looked like magic. Might have something useful.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up and search that magic caster's body out.
Hey, does this here look like a trap door, or is it just a chest or something? I'm not sure.
As you're looking at it there, Brannick, it looks like a crate, perhaps for sitting.
All right. More importantly, I'm going up here to grab my quarterstaff.
Oh, yes, he remembered.
I will check out the dead goblin, the one that was winging magic at us, see if he had anything on him.
All right, so Lucan and Brock both made their way to the magic goblin. I think Brock was probably there a little bit first because he was closer when he died. So Brock, as you're looking over the body of presumably Vildrick, you notice that he has a pair of gold earrings in his ears. He has a tooth necklace around his neck. And that seems to be it of interest right here.
I'm taking it.
Okay, feel free. I believe, let me just make sure here. Okay, I tried to make this a little bit easier as far as tracking treasure. But yes, for now, what I will say is those are the two things you find, the gold earrings and the tooth necklace.
Copy that. They're on my character sheet.
All right, good deal.
Anything else in here?
Well, I'm going to go ahead and open this crate. That's, you know, I know it may be only for sitting, but, you know, maybe you're sitting on treasure. You just never know.
Hey, Adam, I'm going to put on that necklace just so you know I'm going to wear it. Put it around my
Okay.
Hey, look what I got.
All right, so Brannick, you try to open this crate. You can see that it is currently nailed shut. As you kind of just jostle a little bit, it feels kind of heavy, and it sounds like there's something inside. Cloth, the sound you're getting is kind of like a cloth or a leathery sound, like battering into one another.
Who's got a crowbar?
I do.
Yeah, didn't you say that you like to, like, investigate things? How about investigating this here?
All right, you're shouting very loudly, Brannick, trying to get your friend Jiro to hear you all the way through the wall. But yeah, as you're shouting that, we'll go over here to Aldrin for a moment. So Aldrin, as you're standing in this room, I don't think we actually got a description of this room yet, so let me give you a quick description. What a mess this room is. The walls are draped with hides of animals and stranger beasts, marsh reeds, and most hideously, hanging in the southern corner of the room, a dissected corpse of a lizard folk. Pots, flasks, and vials of evil-smelling substances are strewn all about. The floor is covered with dried reeds. In the north corner, the reeds are thicker, suggesting that they have been used as a bed.
This room's really weird, guys. I think maybe it was at Mage's like headquarters kind of a thing. Maybe there's something useful in here.
Not even sure where you're at.
Over here. Get over here. Come on.
I'm over here.
Yeah. That is disgusting. Look at that thing. That's gross. Look at his... Is that his pancreas?
What's a pancreas?
I just read about it. It's right here below the stomach. And I pointed out at him.
You point out what you think might be this legendary pancreas thing, but who knows?
Have you ever seen a lizard folk? This is fat. I've heard of them. Never seen one before.
They're nasty. They're nasty creatures. They should all be killed on sight.
Interesting. Well, let's see what we can learn from it. You know, sort of start kind of taking notes of where the different organs or potential organs might be, sort of investigating it.
Sure, throw me a blind check, which I know I'll have to do for you, but this is a blind check for Lucan to see if he finds anything else of interest here. Yeah, again, it's pretty gross here, Lucan. You're looking through the body of this creature, and yeah, it's nasty. It's hard to look too closely just because of the foulness of it.
Hey,
Might have been.
is there a reason why? Sometimes you could look and say, oh, they were cutting over the stomach or taking out the heart or doing brain surgery. Like, what is going on here, Adam? Was there a specific surgery exploration?
Give me a blind medicine check here, Brock, if you're trying to deduce what the purpose of this was.
So that's just blind check.
Yep, and then it should give you a prompt where you can click medicine from the list.
Okay.
Make sure you have your token selected.
Yep. Let me do again. Blind check.
Oh, it looks like our sandbox crashed, so that's probably why you're having issues. Let me do a quick refresh on the sandbox. That's concerning. That's already twice today. Hopefully that's not a sign of things to come with our sandbox. All right, go ahead and give it a shot again.
There it is.
All righty. So as best you can tell, Brock, this looks like an exploratory dissection. You get the impression like somebody cutting out pieces and trying to learn about how the creature ticks.
Ah.
That's very unusual behavior for a goblin, isn't it? They're usually dumber than that. This one could do magic though, so maybe he was trying to learn. I'm not really sure why.
Potions. Isn't there smelly potions around here and stuff?
I don't know. You might be able to make something. Certain creatures you can make things out of, but not sure about this.
Pots, flasks, and vials of evil-smelling substances are strewn all about. Is there like a alchemist kit around?
Not that you see.
Alright, well, I don't like this room. I'm gonna go rest in this other room. Nine Reeds, you look like you need a breather.
Be tired. Who needed a crowbar?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm standing right next to the chest that you walked right over and then just kept on going. Yeah, in case you missed it.
Hey, Adam, I'm going to search his bed before we leave this room. It said that there's a bed around here, right?
Yep, that's what you're standing next to. Looks where the reeds are thicker. Go ahead and throw a blind investigation check. All right, crowbar. So, Jiro, you're handing the crowbar to Brannick, and Brannick, you're trying to break open the box.
Well, I kind of expected he would do it. He's the owner of the crowbar. I'm sure he's pretty good with that kind of stuff. But, I mean, I could do it.
All right, Jiro, I think Brannick's looking at you. Are you trying to pry this box open with your crowbar?
Let's give it a shot.
All right, go ahead and throw me a athletics check. This one doesn't have to be blind because you kind of gauge how well you're doing with athletics. Yeah, go ahead and throw one more roll because crowbar will give you advantage, so we'll just see if that helps you out at all.
I can help him with, well, there you go.
All right, so yes, using the crowbar, you start lifting the nails out of the crate itself. This is a pretty loud endeavor, however, so you're jamming the crowbar in there, you're inching it open, and as that is occurring, we notice here, those of you that have eyes on this, the door to the south suddenly opens as two goblins start rushing out. I'm going to go ahead and put us into initiative order.
They didn't want us getting the treasure in that crate. That's what it is.
Alrighty, so that is the initiative for our player characters. As a reminder, if you wish to lower your initiative, you can. If you don't want to lower your initiative, we have a few people with alert. So we're going to start with the highest initiative alert person and then go down. If you have alert and you're the highest initiative, feel free to say you are trying to trade with somebody or not.
Aldrin, would you like to trade?
Sure.
All right, the two of you will swap initiatives. I'll wait for that to be done. And then who is our next person with alert?
That's me, but I'll keep mine.
Okay, and I think we have a third alert. Is it Brock?
It's Brock, and I'd like to offer it to Nine Reeds.
I'll accept that.
Okay.
All right, you two go ahead and switch your initiatives. All right, hopefully that gave enough time for everybody. Doing a quick double check. Let me know if anything is wrong there. And I'm going to go ahead and add in the opponents. Okay, so we are at the top of the round here. It is Aldrin's turn. Let's go ahead and put on some different music, but Aldrin, feel free to take it away.
All right, I'll start running over. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Can I attack from here? I don't know if like the door is a space.
The door is a space, so yep, you can step in the doorway to attack.
Okay, so I would step there and then I guess attack the one on the left with my trick.
Okay. All right, you stab out with your trident. Yes, that will connect.
All right.
All right, you pierce into the goblin's flesh, dealing 4 points of damage.
Okay, and I think I will end my turn here, kind of blocking the door.
All right, so there are technically 2 spaces there. You can't be in between both of them just for ease of play. So are you trying to be in the east or the west one?
Oh, okay. I thought the door was in the center. Is the door covering both spaces? Like you can go through both of them?
You
Or is
can.
it just-
The west one's a bit of a squeeze, but yes, you could technically move through both of those.
So I'd stand here.
All right, good enough. We'll move over to Lucan.
All right, so Lucas is going to move. Oops, it's not working again. I'm going to go here 5, 10, 15 to there. 20, 25 to there. I guess 30 to there, and I can just see the one goblin for Ray of Frost.
All right, you aim a ray of frost past Aldrin, trying to hit this guy. Go ahead and make your attack. 23, yeah, that's going to be good enough, even with the cover. Go ahead and post damage. All right, that ray hits the goblin in the shoulder, freezing him a bit and slowing him down.
That's all my movement, so I will end my turn.
All right, Brannick.
That's a good idea. All right. Adam, I'm going to go here. I'm going to go ahead and drop my quarterstaff,
Okay.
and I'm going to attack at the same goblin, it looks like.
All right, go ahead and make your attack as you aim over Aldrin, trying to hit the goblin.
I just hope I get close to it. That was impressive.
Ooh, that
I
is
rolled a
going to
26.
miss.
Yeah, it was if it was advantage. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, woulda, coulda, shoulda, right? All right. 9 Reeds is up next.
Okay, I'm going to move 5 feet to here, and I'm going to throw a trident at the one directly to myself.
All right, and is that your typical weapon? That's what you have in your hands right now?
Yes, because I donned shield last session. I spent an action to don the shield, and that would be the because my other weapon is two-handed.
Okay, fair enough. You throw the trident through the air towards the goblin. Let's see it. Well, the goblin spots the trident coming in and dodges out of the way.
Okay, and then I'm going to move 5 or 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to here.
All right, ducking behind the wall.
And I will end my turn.
Okay, Jiro.
I'm going to move 15 feet to here, and I'm going to try to shoot the goblin. That's not letting me ping. The one that's southwest of Aldrin.
All right, you jump up on that table in the center, and you see some coins go spilling as you do so. You take a shot with your crossbow past Aldrin. 24, yeah, that'll certainly hit. $12 points of damage on the dot. That kills the guy. Well, actually, that wounds the goblin very badly. He drops to the ground.
Take it out. Use your magic.
Can I do that from range?
You
The
can.
reactive-
You can do the Sublime Demise from range, but I will tell you, he is at 0 hit points, so he dropped to the ground, so this won't do anything. This is just to see if he gets his death saving throw when it comes around to his turn.
Okay, then.
All right.
Okay, so it just to clarify, you get the technique point or whatever if they are already at 0. They have to be dropped from 3 or less.
Correct. Yep. So if they're at 0, the Sublime Demise does not work. You have to do it when they're still conscious, they're up, and then that is enough to take them down.
Okay.
Alrighty, this guy that is across from you now looks to be a little bit beefier of a goblin than you've seen previously. He's standing next to the goblin that you guys have just dropped. He is going to take this scimitar from his side, and he is going to slash out at you a couple of times here, Aldrin. With your cloak, these attacks will be at disadvantage. So I'll need 2 defense rolls from you.
14.
He is going to hit you on that first attack. So as that scimitar slashes into you, you're going to take 6 slashing damage, and that makes your cloak stop working. So now this next attack is straight up.
Oh, right. I roll.
27. Yes, you managed to easily evade that. He is going to move to here then. Alrighty, this guy, Jiro, you drop this guy to the ground, so go ahead and roll me a D20 in chat.
Okay. What is the DM whisper again?
You don't have to whisper this one. You can just do /roll space 1D20 and hit enter. All right, yeah, so he is dead for sure. So he is gone. We move to Brock.
Hey, a quick question. Did my investigation searching the bed finish before combat?
Yes, you rolled fairly... I remembered what you rolled because you didn't get to see it, and you did not find anything of interest.
Okay, thank you. 5, 10 to there. 15. Where are the bad guys?
In here. $25, $30. And I will... I'm holding the torch too, by the way, so I will dodge.
All right. Move to the top of the next round. We've got Aldrin. So I believe at the beginning of your turn is when the cloak reactivates, so you would start to see that working again.
Yep. So I'll move down 5. I guess. Can I go this way? Like 10 to here? Or no?
Yeah, you could, yep.
Okay. Alright, so I'll move to here. And I will attempt to attack him with my trident.
18. That's going to be good enough. You connect against the goblin.
Okay. And then I am going to attempt to topple him as the weapon mastery.
All right, so I believe you have to make an effect roll for that, and that's based on your strength or dex, if I remember correctly. So pick whichever one of those you wish.
Is it? Can I choose between them, or does it have to be the thing I use to make the attack?
I assume it's the same one, but you'd have to post the topple rules. I'm not as familiar with that.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it.
I think the button topple right there in chat, if you just click that, I'm assuming that'll give us the text.
Oh, great.
All right, so you are making the ability modifier you use to make the attack. Yep, so you use strength to make this attack?
Strength. So it's an effect roll with strength?
Yep, and this will be against his constitution. So 18, yes, this is good enough. You managed to knock him prone.
All right. And I will end my turn staying here.
Okay, Lucan.
Roll 20 has crashed and not letting me back in, but it's pretty easy. If I can get a little assistance on my turn, I'm going to fire another ray of frost at the goblin.
All right, he is currently prone, so you will have attack at disadvantage, but you make your way over to here, we'll say. You notice he's on the ground. Is that still what you'd like to do?
Yes, as long as I'm not super close to him at that range. Yep.
You are not.
Disadvantage
Nope.
is fine.
And I'll go ahead and
Okay,
throw that
perfect.
attack for you, because I know you're having technical difficulties there. So here comes a ray of frost. And that is going to whiff. All right, anything else, Lucan?
If I still have some movement, I'd like to just move back, get some cover if possible, and end my turn.
All right, you move yourself back a bit. We move over to Brannick. All right, Brannick's creeping closer.
All right, with the doorway here, you can't really attack from the doorway, right? Is that accurate?
You can attack him from there, because remember, you can attack from like the other side of the square.
Okay, then I'm gonna go here. I was just more trying to make sure somebody else had space, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and now that he is prone, I'm gonna go ahead and smack him with my ugly stick as well.
I'm sorry, you're gonna smack him with what?
With my quarterstaff. Oh yeah, I dropped my quarterstaff. So
you sure did.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab out my dagger, and I'm gonna so I'll interact with object dagger, and then I'll stab down with my dagger.
All right, so you can actually draw the dagger as part of your attack, so that will work. You draw it and you stab down. Go ahead and make an attack at advantage. 18, that'll be good enough. You take your dagger and drive it into the goblin. Okay, 9 reads.
All right, I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And so that's really all I got. So, and my turn. I'll take the dodge action.
All right, you dodge. And we move to Jiro.
Okay, I'm going to move down and attack him.
All right, so you move into melee range with him.
Drop the crossbow and attack with the short sword. Can I do that?
You can, yep. So interact with object is drop the crossbow, and then you're drawing a weapon as part of an attack. So, yep, that will work. $25. Nice. That is going to be a critical hit. 13 points of damage. You have badly wounded the goblin. All right, the goblin's turn. He, of course, is going to stand up. He quickly looks at his attackers, and having just taken significant damage from Jiro, he turns his efforts towards Jiro, and he says in Goblin, if anybody you have to speak that, I believe we got at least a couple people to do. All right, so you will hear him, Brannick, say, "I'll take you with me!" And he slashes out a couple of times. Jiro, I need 2 defensive rolls. 23. Yes, you evade that easily. 25. You evade that as well. The scimitar slams against the rock wall, both times missing. Brock.
All right. 5, 10, 15. Okay. I can see him. Can I use my reaction now to sublime him?
So only after you hit him and deal damage. That's the trigger for Sublime Demise.
Can I walk here?
You can, yep.
Jumping on the table, 30.
Okay.
And I'm gonna impose this at him and see what your reading is. I'm carrying a torch. I know it can be used as an improvised weapon. I'm not concerned about the fire damage. I just want to be able to use it as an improvised weapon attack against the goblin.
I would say you can certainly use it as an improvised weapon, yes.
All right, so I'm going to take my torch, the butt end of it, because that's a good quality torch, and smack him on top of the head.
That is going to miss as the goblin dodges your attack.
What? You little shit! And then here comes the boot to the chin. Unarmed strike. Bonus action. Oh.
No, that misses as well, Brock.
Well, dang it. There goes my cool plan.
Okay, move to Aldrin.
All right. Can I move there?
You can, yep.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm not sure what order I need to do this with, but I can either stow a weapon as, or actually, Can I stow my trident as an object interact and then draw a dagger with the attack?
You sure can, yep.
All right, I'm going to do that, and I will attempt to attack this guy with my dagger. I'm a little more accurate with that.
All right, let's see it.
Oh boy.
Unfortunately, no.
Okay, well, that's what I got, so I will end my turn.
All right, next up, Lucan. How we doing tech-wise there, Lucan?
Switch browsers. I think it might be okay for a while.
All right, let's keep our fingers crossed.
15 to there, 20 to there. I guess might as well go right to here. 25. And I will try to finish him off. Hopefully not quite. Ray of Frost attack.
Ray of Frost through Brannick. Oh, he manages to dodge that attack. Anything else, Lucan?
No, I have nothing else there. I'll move to there and end my turn.
Okay, Brannick.
I'll say in Goblin, you could have just given up. We would have let you live.
You swing out
And
your
that's my
dagger
warning.
and miss wildly, and he gives
Man, you guys all stole my dice. Good job.
All right, 9 reads.
Okay, I'm gonna move 5, 10. I'm gonna interact with object, pick up my trident.
That's going to be at the back wall because of where you threw it and it missed, so it's going to be 2 more squares to your south.
Okay, then I will keep going. What is that? So what is it? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25?
Yep, you can reach into that other square and grab your trident as your interact with object.
Perfect, that's what I will do. And then I'm going to throw the trident again at the
All right.
goblin.
You throw it past your allies, trying to hit the goblin. Let's see it. No, unfortunately, that misses wildly.
Sure.
All right, Jiro.
All right, I'm going to swing out at the goblin.
All right, you're hoping you can finally take it down. Yes, that is going to hit. 7 damage is more than enough to drop the goblin dead, as he's the last opponent. You guys could easily finish him off if you wanted to, so I'm not going to bother with that death save. All right, we are out of combat, folks.
Oh man, that was close. What
Dang it, I gotta go get my quarterstaff again.
You get trident.
I'm going to search the goblin. He looked like a boss goblin.
In fact, that's exactly what he was. He was a goblin boss. Yeah, so as you search the goblin boss, you see he had a scimitar on him. He also had a chain shirt that he was wearing that's sized for a small creature. He had a shield and a short bow. He also had a key ring upon him that had 2 keys in it. I'm also going to give you guys a quick description of this room now that we're out of combat. This is undoubtedly the most orderly and luxurious room you've found among these goblins. There's a tapestry on the south wall, evidently made by humans and from far away. It depicts desert warriors reclining in a tent, dining on delicacies served by veiled women. There is a cot to the east. A table is in front of the cot, and on the table there appears to be mats. A silver tankard sits there as well. To the west is a large iron-bound oak chest that is closed.
I bet you those keys open that chest.
I bet you're right. Before I use the keys, I'd like to check the chest for any sorts of traps, though.
Okay, yeah, let's see that. So you step up. Go ahead and give me a blind. I'm assuming you're going to want to use dexterity for this.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and give me a blind dexterity check.
I don't have just plain dexterity.
So you're going to click your blind check button on your macro bar at the bottom, and then in chat it will give you a list of all the different options. So you're saying dex isn't in there. Let's see. Go with, because you are proficient. So are you proficient in another dex-based skill?
Sleight of hand.
Yep. Let's go ahead and just make it sleight of hand. The mod will work out exactly the same. 6. Oh, I almost said that one out loud. You totally find the trap here, Jiro. So what you detect is that this chest is set with a poison needle trap that is designed to be triggered when any object, like a key, is placed in the keyhole. This poison needle will shoot out and strike essentially within a couple of feet from the chest to basically try to hit whoever's trying to open the chest.
I'm gonna get out of the room while you deal with this.
Me too.
Yeah, Lucan's going to try to scoop up the maps and take the maps from the table and try to get out of the room as well.
Oh, you guys are all assuming Jiro told you what he discovered. I didn't hear him say anything.
I think I wanted to do that before he even got close to that chest.
All right, fair enough.
So can I disable the trap?
You can certainly attempt to do so. How would you like to attempt to disable it?
If it's got some sort of spring mechanism, I guess I would see if I can attach that to some other point so I can move the lid open and keep the tension on the spring so it doesn't break.
So you're
Or
not quite
cut
sure if the
loose.
chest is locked or not, but I'll give you a quick reminder of what your investigation check determined. Any kind of thin object placed in the keyhole causes it to trigger.
Oh, okay. So I guess I'll just see if I can open the.
Okay, and then you determine that it is locked. So again, traps are one of those things that sometimes are really hard to describe. Basically what I'm getting at here is if you use any kind of thin object and you're standing a little bit away, for example, like the tip of a rapier blade, or if you were to take like an arrow without the arrowhead and go standing away, the needle can only come out like 2 feet. So as long as you're standing, not right in front of it, and you basically force trigger it, you think that would work.
Okay, I thought someone was going to shoot out like across the room or something. Okay, then I will stand back from the chest and disarm the trap that way.
All right, and what thin object are you placing inside of the keyhole?
I have a crossbow bolt.
All right, so as long as you're willing to take a little time to take I don't even know if they have arrowheads on bolts. I think those are just made that way, but so if you're willing to deduct a crossbow bolt, we'll say, you like cut off the tip or whatever, and then, yep, that will do the trick. All right,
Then
so
I will remove the bolt and unlock the chest and see what's in.
the chest is locked. You do have this key ring with a couple keys on it. Would you like to try these keys?
I'll try these keys, yes.
Shockingly enough, neither key unlocks this chest.
These aren't the keys.
Well, maybe there's another key in the room somewhere.
Me could break chest open.
I do have the master key, but if we had the real key, it'd be easier.
Hey, Adam, since I'm in here, does the scimitar look like anything like a nice scimitar? Or does it just look like rusty old goblin scimitar?
It's not rusty, but yeah, it definitely has goblin stink on it. It doesn't look anything special to you.
Maybe the key's in the bed or behind the tapestry or something.
There was that other chest that we didn't get to open yet.
Yeah, did somebody say there was like a silver goblet in here or something?
You
Silver
do
mug.
spy the silver tankard on this table.
Silver is cool.
Well, just give me the crowbar, dude, and let's open this thing. Come on.
I'll let you use the crowbar. I'm gonna look around the quarters here and see if there might be another key.
All right, Jiro, go ahead and throw me a blind perception check as you spend some time searching around this, looking for any kind of key. The crowbar was handed over to you, Brock. You're trying to force open this chest?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and give me an athletics check. That one can be public because, again, you pretty much know how well you're doing with these. All right, with an 18, you're getting the crowbar in there as best you can, but you're finding that it's very difficult to find any area to get purchased to apply force. You cannot get the edge of the crowbar in anywhere. This chest is just too well made.
stupid thing. I'm gonna do Breath of the Wild. Kick it. Does it just open?
It does not. No.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and grab the goblet, spill any contents out of it. Just
Yeah,
shake
it seemed
on the
like there was
ground
some
kind of thing.
ale in there. You jumped that out. And yep, feel free to add silver tankard to your sheet. Jiro, you've spent about a minute looking around this room, but based on your check, you don't find anything in here.
Here you go, bud. Nice crowbar.
That was a nice try, but yes, a well-made chest. We need the key.
But you said you can pick locks, right? Maybe that'll work.
If I had the tools, which I don't.
Oh. Can we just smash it open?
That's going to make a lot of noise. More critters coming. I might want to rest before we do that.
Or look at this door, make sure nothing here.
And Lucan says that while spreading the maps out on the other table and trying to investigate what's going on there.
I'll clear the way by taking all the coins on the table.
All right,
Did
so
we ever
Brock, as you're doing that, again, this might be a slightly unrealistic, but you're counting these coins at the same time. So assume this takes you a minute or two. Here's everything you find in the Goblin Bunk Room.
Holy. I'll take it.
You put all that in yours, Brock?
Tiny short sword with amethyst. Oh.
Holy
I
smell.
think the amethyst is tiny, not the sword.
That could be valuable. Hey, did we ever check this door? Point to that.
No.
There's another door on the east I don't think we checked either.
Either of those.
Another chamber. I saw something up there.
We can come back for this chest then.
Yeah, should we take a quick breather first and then we explore a little more?
Sure.
It's a good idea. Nine Reeds is still looking a little green behind the gills.
Me not green, me copper.
Thanks.
But me like rest, yes.
Why wouldn't he have the key to his own chest?
Maybe it's like under the table here. Adam, I'm
Yeah,
going to
like-
look to see if he taped it to the underneath of the table.
So
Yeah, that's
normally you have disadvantage on any check you make that somebody already made, but it is literally under the table. So I'm not going to give you a check. You find the key, Braddock.
Really? Holy
Wow!
smokes.
Wow!
Yeah, unfortunately,
that's
Jiro
awesome.
did not roll high enough on that perception check. Otherwise, he would have found it. But yes, it's literally strapped under the table.
Holy smokes, that's awesome.
Nice, nice.
Guys, I found the key. I'm not sure if it's the right one or not, but Jiro, since you found a trap on it earlier, let me hand this to you in case the trap, Oh, actually, no, never mind. You said it's poison? Yeah, that's a good dwarf thing. All right, Adam, I'm going to
I'm
go
sure
ahead
you'll be
and
fine.
open the-
I can help us turn that key if we're worried of getting stabbed.
He disarmed it. Let's go ahead. Just open.
Oh, it's disarmed? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Brannick, so
Yeah.
you're putting the key in and opening it?
Yeah, but I'm going to put my shield in front of it just in case there's like a reload type thing.
Fair enough. Yeah, so you see the poison needle is already hanging out because Jiro triggered it already, but you take extra precaution and put your shield there and then kind of put your hand in front, do what you can. Sure enough, the chest opens without any additional issues. You just see mounds of coins in here and a couple of other interesting items sticking out.
There we go. That's a nice take.
It's a good haul. What's these other potions?
Hey, Adam, when you said there'd be more coins and stuff in this campaign than others, I'm sitting there going, I don't think we've seen this much campaign till we're like level 5.
I wasn't lying, was I?
Potion. Mysterious potion.
What find? Anything good?
Money?
Yeah, I think these ones here have there may be some. These look like healing potions and everything. They probably don't have the honeydew flavor, but you know.
Well, maybe we should hand them out. 9 reads probably needs one.
All right, so just for reference, guys, these are all handouts, of course. So as you're finding these, I'm making these available to you. But my expectation is that you're putting them on one of your sheets, dividing them up, whatever you're doing. This is just for your reference in case there's any confusion. Like, wait, how many did we get there? I'll leave those there for now. But again, whoever's taking it, however you divide it, make sure you're putting that on your sheet.
Yeah, and I did that, Adam, for the ones that I found, including the sword and all that.
Yep.
I think the easiest way for us to do this is whoever finds it, just add all of it to your sheet, and then we can divvy it up later.
You guys as a
like
group
that.
can decide that. So yeah, that could work.
I think we could just use those potions now, so that we can even just skip that, or at least the healing potions.
Yeah, can I take I'll take the 2 mystery potions to identify. Put those on my sheet.
Perfect. Hey, 9 reads. Here you go. Here's 2 healing potions. Oh, wait a second. Here's 1 healing potion since I gave you one of. I tell you what, there's so much gold here. I'll give you both. God dang it.
Thanks. Me give one to my friend. Here, you want one?
Oh, you took one of mine earlier when I saved your life. I recommended you buy it. You pay for a healing potion. You said, no, I don't want a healing potion. And then you needed one. And now you're taking one and just giving them away.
It's okay, I got one on me right now.
Oh, well, me use this one then. Little man angry.
It just isn't right.
I'm gonna drink the healing potion.
All right. Yeah, it is standard healing potion. Go ahead and roll 2d4 plus 2 and restore that much HP.
All right. So as far as the copper, silver, gold, onyx, and gemstone, how do you guys want to do that? Do you want to just somebody put it on the character sheet or what? I mean, that's a lot.
Yeah, you keep
You
it.
find it, you put it on the character sheet.
Okay, we'll do.
And then, of course, our sheets will tell us if we start getting overweight. So keep your eyes on those as well.
That's what I'm wondering. I mean, 3,000 coins is a lot, right? You know.
Yes,
Well,
it
we'll
is.
see. You're a strong little man.
All right, team. So with 9 reads healed somewhat, you guys, the rest of you are looking decently healthy. Aldrin did take a slash there from that goblin boss. What is next on the agenda, guys?
I think it's still worth taking a quick breather. If we,
Yeah.
we can.
I have a level of exhaustion.
Did you guys ever open this chest, this crate, or just
No, we didn't finish opening it. We get just stopped.
The
you
goblins
stopped
came.
You don't want to smash it to bits? Let's smash it to bits. What's the problem?
No, opening it made sound, which caused the goblins to attack. Oh, we should be able to open it now.
There's another door down there, but I don't know. Just smash it.
Can we rest then smash?
Okay.
All right. So is the room that most of you are standing in right now where you're resting, or are you guys resting in like a split kind of way here? Give me an idea what you're doing.
Ooh, I'll take the fancy bed.
I think we should go in here because it's the nicest area that Adam described it.
Okay.
AKA,
can,
there's no
keep a
guts
watch.
hanging all over the place.
Yeah, I don't need a short rest, so maybe Jiro and I can hang out in the other room. Keep an eye out.
All right. So this is how you guys are set up as the hour is going to tick away here as you're trying to get your short rest. So Jiro, Brock, and Lucan, please all give me blind perception checks.
Can you roll mine for me, Adam?
I sure can. Yes, thanks for the reminder.
And I don't think he wants to be in that main room. I think he wants to go into the safer room, Adam, I would imagine.
Yeah, please. I
okay.
got kicked out of roll. I got
No
kicked out of
worries.
Roll20 again, so.
No worries. I missed that step, so no worries on the check then. Okay, so between the two of you, Brock and Jiro, This hour passes by uneventfully so. Same with the rest of you guys. If you wish to spend hit dice, you can do so, or whatever recharges on a short rest.
And then to shake exhaustion, it's a con, or is it just straight up?
Con DC 10.
Okay. Is it a save?
Constitution. Yeah, I think it's save. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yep, Constitution save. So that is successful. You can remove 1 level.
Me feel much better.
Okay, great. Now, can we smash this crate to bits? I don't know if I'm the strongest guy here, but I bet I am. I'm just betting.
No, me strong.
Come on.
Me strongest.
All right, well, let's go beat the hell out of this crate. Let's open this thing.
I will use an action to take off my shield and stow away the trident and re-equip my great axe.
Okay.
And I will try to smash open this crate.
All right. As there's no real time pressure here at this point, you can certainly use the crowbar and spend a little bit of time, even if it takes you 3 or 4 minutes. You manage to wedge the lid off that was nailed on. As it's getting more and more open, it becomes pretty obvious that there is a bunch of old, smelly boots in here that are like jam-packed.
I'm going to pick it up and dump it on the floor, Adam.
All right, there's probably 10 different pairs of boots. They look like be in very terrible condition, and now they are sprawled across the floor.
I'm going to kick it around. There's nothing else in there?
Kicking them around doesn't not reveal anything else.
Well, that might be it. Maybe we should check that room.
Agree. Want me open door first?
Yes, you open door first.
Me open door. Door
You
locked.
try to open the door, and yes, you discover it is locked, 9 reads.
Oh, what about those keys?
Well, I can try.
All you.
I'll try the keys.
The first one does not work, but the second one sure does, and you have unlocked the door.
Well, we know it's not the restroom. They don't seem to have one around here. They don't seem to care.
Thank you. Me open door.
Alrighty, as you open this door, 9 reads, and get a glance inside, you see crates, boxes, and barrels fill this room, which you conclude is used for storage. Otherwise, the room is not of anything of interest.
Storage room.
Oh, what's in there?
Box.
What's in the boxes?
I don't know. Many box.
I wonder if there's something hiding.
You mean like a secret door?
Behind the boxes, perhaps. I'm going to check for any secret doors.
All right, when you do a search like that, you basically do a 2x2 square. So where is it you would like to stand for that search?
The boxes. The like this.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, go ahead and throw
That area?
Yep, that makes sense. Go ahead and throw a blind investigation check as you're searching everywhere through the boxes. You find no evidence of traps of any kind here, Jiro.
This might just be a storage room.
Was there anything useful in these boxes? Maybe.
I take one of the boxes. Does it have any writing on the side? Like, is it stolen from a shop or something?
You don't see any writing on it, no.
Okay. I tried. Oh, does it have a latch like it's open, or is it sealed?
There's a variety here. If they're just looking for anyone that's easy to open, you certainly find that.
Okay. I'll just start opening the boxes I can open.
All right, and you're just going through like box after box, trying to open all of them.
Yep, just trying to see what's in them.
All right, several of them are empty. They have nothing in them. One of them you find has 3 quivers of arrows. Another one you find, actually, you find 4 of these in total. They appear to be 4 barrels of red wine. Some of it looks fine. Some of it smells off, like it's been here too long or maybe got spoiled for some reason. You notice that a few of these contain rations. So it seems to be a lot of rations here. There's enough, after opening all these, 30 days of rations. Another one, you find a bunch of broken weapons, like sword hilts, axe heads, broken blades, splinters of staves, and so forth. None of them seem to be in very good shape. Another one that you open, suddenly you see giant centipedes emerge and start crawling all over you. Let me go ahead and throw us into initiative.
Uh-oh.
All right, just like before, whoever is top, if you have alert, please make sure to say either you're using your alert or you're not.
Am I top?
I believe so, yep.
Okay, I'd like to give it up to 9 reads, of course.
You have the same initiative, so okay, he accepts, okay.
Nice.
I think Lucan and Jiro are other 2 alerts, is that right? So Lucan, you'd be next. Are you offering to anyone?
Can I offer Brannick to trade?
You can? Yep, Brannick, would you like to trade with Lucan?
Sure.
All right, please swap your initiatives. Jiro, are you offering?
I'll stay. I'll not offer it.
All right. All right, so I see Lucan has changed his. Brannick changed his. Excellent. All righty, here comes the enemies initiative. Okay, so we find ourselves in initiative here. So 9 reads. Let's go ahead and first get us on some more up-tempo music here. Alrighty, so merging from this box that you have just opened here, 9 reads, this giant centipede crawls out of the box and it is going to attack you. I'm going to need a defense roll from you here, 9 reads. 19, yes, that is going to be good enough to not be struck by the giant centipede as it scurries out. Another one emerges from the box as well. Another defense roll here, 9 reads. 21 is good enough as we move to Lucan.
Lucan kind of hears maybe a bit of a squeal. 20 feet to here. I am going to try to cast sleep, but I'm going to attempt to put these 2 centipedes to sleep. I'll cast it basically right on 9 reads, but not have 9 reads affected.
All right, go ahead and post that. Alrighty, so you're going to make 2 spell effect rolls. We'll go left and right here.
Don't know if I can. Oh, I can. There we go.
All right, first one is success. This creature falls asleep, and so does the second. And based on your legacy there, we'll need a Constitution saving throw from you, Lucan.
Just to clarify, they fall asleep if they fail the second check. The first check, they're just incapacitated. Or, sorry.
Yep, thanks for the reminder. Okay, so they are incapacitated condition. Okay.
Yeah, it's incapacitated, and then if they fail again, then they go unconscious for like the auto crit thing.
All right, so that effect as you use this spell does affect you.
Exhaust me. Lucan kind of stumbles back, feeling drained. To there, but just leave them be, and I'll end my turn.
All right, and sleep is also a concentration spell, so I'm going to go ahead and throw our concentration icon on you. Alrighty, so next up is another one of these giant centipedes that emerges from the boxes. It is going to attack 9 reeds. 9 reeds, and need another defensive roll. A 14 is going to be good enough as the creature tries to bite you, but is unsuccessful. Okay, Aldrin.
Okay, can I get to this space?
I certainly see a path there, yes.
Okay, I just wasn't sure if I could like stand in there because there's like boxes in it, but I would try to go here.
Yep,
and
yeah, you can get there.
This one.
Okay.
I assume I would have my shield on, like I would put it back on after the rest. If not,
yeah, I'm if that's your default thing that you whenever arrest, that's how you re-equip yourself, I'm good with that.
Okay, all right, so I will attack this one here with my trident.
5. Unfortunately, that is going to miss.
Okay, and I will end my turn.
Okay, next up is Brock.
Okay, moving. 5, 10, 15, and 20. I'm going to go after the one that's not incapacitated.
Okay.
I'm going to start off with knee strike. Strike to the one. Well, it's a category. No. How about just boot stomping these bugs? Boot stomp.
Nice.
That looks like it works for me. 9 points of damage is going to nearly kill this creature.
Let's see how nearly. I'm going to activate my reaction to Soul Suck.
All right, use Sublime Demise on the creature, and that is going to work as that creature is slain, and you'll gain 1 TP.
Woo!
Nice.
Okay, okay, so we're leaving the bugs alone, right? They're CP. 25, 30.
Yeah, just don't disturb them, and we can just close this door back up.
Okay, 9 reads.
Okay. I will action disengage.
Okay.
Well, I guess I don't. Well, I guess I really don't have to. They're incapacitated. But you know what? Why not? So I'll move
It's true.
5 there. 10 there. 15 here. And wait, I guess. So in my turn.
All right, go ahead and hit your end turn button, and we'll move to Brannick.
Alrighty, well, since it seems like we're getting out of there, we're leaving one person behind there. That's okay. Adam, is this here? If I get on top of that, is that like a chest or something like that?
That's a table in the center of the room. You can stand on it, though, yeah.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and hold an action to cast Ray of Frost if a creature comes through the door.
Comes through the door, okay. All right, another one of these centipedes emerges from the crates, and noticing Aldrin here, it's going to move next to him. Aldrin, I will need a defense roll from you.
All right.
You will notice that your cloak has no effect against this creature.
Oh, okay.
24, plenty good. Yes, you managed to evade that as we move to Jiro.
Okay, someone's got to grab him and just pull him out of there.
I'm gonna move up to here and I'm gonna shoot this walnut crossbow.
All right, yeah, go ahead and make your attack. 13 is going to miss. Just barely. You strike the back wall. Another one emerges from the box and is also going to attack you here, Aldrin.
All right.
24, yeah, that's plenty. He is unable to strike you. Another one emerges from the box. Another attack on Aldrin. 24. Once again, totally plenty enough. Another one emerges from the box. Can't quite get to Aldrin, so it's going to make its way up here to Brock and attack Brock.
Yeah, got it.
12. It manages to attack and bite you successfully here, Brock. All right, you are going to take 3 piercing damage, and you have the poisoned condition. Another one emerges from the box and is going to slither its way on over to here and also attack you, Brock. Another defense roll. This one also manages to bite you, Brock, for another 3 piercing damage. All right, move to the top of the round. We've got this one here. It's going to scurry up into this corner. Oh, actually, no, sorry. This one's incapacitated. Is that save at the start of its turn?
It is, yep.
Okay, so that's a spell effect roll for you then, Lucan, to see if that falls asleep.
I think it's the end of its turn, so like it definitely loses this turn, like the first turn, and then it potentially falls asleep.
Okay, so either way, spell effect roll. I'll quickly double check that. And Lucan, are you able to... Okay, we see that. 16, that's against wisdom. That's good enough. So he is going to be full on sleeping now. Okay, so that was that one's turn. This one, same deal. Another spell effect roll there, Lucan.
Oh, now it broke. It was working. Sorry, yeah, I need you to roll that. I can't. It's giving me errors again.
All right, no worries. I think this button should work for you. Okay, unfortunately, this one is going to shake off that, and it loses its turn, but it's no longer incapacitated. And then, Lucan, it is your turn. So if you can't see anything right now, do you want me to describe it, or can you see stuff?
Oh, no, I can't see stuff. It's just that button broke. The spell effect roll broke. I'm going to just move 5 feet to here. There's a lot of centipedes in there. I'm going to cast... again, I'm going to cast Ice Knife at this one here if you see me pinging it.
I sure do, yeah. All right, so you're aiming past 2 allies and an enemy to hit that one in the back. Let's see an attack roll. Okay, that is going to miss. So burn that spell slot. I believe it then explodes.
Exactly, yep.
All right, so based on that, I'm seeing 5 are going to be affected, so I need 5 spell effect rolls.
I think the one that's asleep automatically fails it, right?
I would assume so, yeah. If it's Dex, I would assume they'd have to. So 4 spell effect rolls.
I don't know. Oh, yeah, in order to have their saving throws, right?
Yep, so you're making spell effect rolls. This is essentially their saving throw.
Got it. And I need you to roll those. Sorry, that button is still broken.
All right, no worries. Here they come. All right, so 1, 2, 3 are affected. The 4th one is not. I believe on a successful save, they take no damage. Yep. All right, so go ahead and roll 2d6. We'll apply that to 3 of them, or 4 of them, the sleeping one included.
Is that the upcast one? I think it's...
Let's see. Oh, I'm the text I see just says 2d6. Does upcast increase the explosion as well?
Yeah, it gives me 1 more d6 on it, so let me add a d6 to that as well.
All right, nice. Okay, so 9 to each of them, and then a con save from you.
And if I roll under a 10, Adam, I like to use my inspiration.
Okay.
No need.
All right, 2 of them are killed outright from that exploding ice, shattering and severing everywhere. The other ones are injured.
I will end my turn.
Just a question. So he didn't hit them with an attack. Can he use his reaction there to potentially kill one more?
I believe the way it's worded, let me do a quick double check. Immediately after one of your attacks hits a creature, so this is not considered an attack, this explosion. If he would have hit with the ice knife itself, he could have used it on that one. But because this is just like a secondary effect and it's not an attack, whenever you see that word, think attack roll, then it would not count.
Okay.
AoE, I guess. Okay. Yep.
All right, Lucan, are you able to end your turn? I think that's what you said, end your turn, right?
I did. Did it not? Did it not end?
There we go.
There it
All
goes.
right, that worked. Okay, that one has since been killed, so we move to Aldrin's turn.
Can I push past these things, or no? Like, does
What
it
do you mean by
require-
that?
Like trying to just run out of the room,
So-
but I don't know if I can get.
So you
Get
can't
away.
enter an enemy square automatically. I do use the optional rolls from 2014. So if you wish to use your action or your bonus action to attempt to tumble, which is based on acrobatics, or overrun, which is based on your athletics, you can try that. If you're successful, you can move through an opponent's space once on your turn. So you could do that on one and then use your action for one, bonus action for the other to potentially get you out of here. Keep in mind you do still provoke opportunity attacks while doing so.
Right. And can I directly move to this space?
You
like,
sure
without
can, yeah.
Anything. Okay. All right. I think that is probably what I'm going to attempt to do. So I will action disengage. So it's going to be 5, 10, and I will try to bonus action, I guess, with dexterity, run past this guy.
All right, so that's called a tumble. So you're going to give me a dex check. So yeah, not a saving throw, acrobatics check is what you're going to roll. This one, again, you can just roll this publicly because it doesn't really matter.
You said acrobatics?
Yep, acrobatics. Okay, so 11 unfortunately is not going to be good enough, so you burn your bonus action and you are not able to move through this creature's space.
Oh, sorry. Didn't have push duck. That's all I got, so that'll end my turn.
All right, we'll move to Brock.
Okay. Okay. The guy to my south, even though he seemed to have more hit points, I have a clear angle at him, right?
You sure do, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to bonus action unarmed strike with my improvised weapon, with the torch. As I try to now stab it with the torch.
Yeah, 14's good enough as you squash down on the bug. 11 damage, splatters it everywhere on the ground.
Okay. I'm going to move here. Action grapple on we'll get Aldrin.
Okay.
And then 15. Now, can I take 10 more feet of movement to put him behind me and I stand in the door at him?
You sure can, yep.
Okay, I'd like to do that. So he'll be behind me, and then I'd like to close the door.
Okay, you've got enough actions for all of that. Door is closed. Anything else on your turn, Brock?
Can we lock it real quick? I don't know if I'm securing the door as much as I can, but I can't because I'm out of actions, but that's what I'm doing now.
I'm assuming you've pulled it and your hand's probably still on the door, assuming you have a free hand, that is. 9 reads.
Me go get table. I'll move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and I'll start dragging this table, I guess.
Okay. So to speed this up a little bit, is anybody attempting to open the door to go back into the storage area?
No, I can actually lock it, I think, with the key, right? I can relock it.
You sure could, yeah. Is that what you'd like to do, Jiro?
Yeah.
All right, so shockingly, centipedes don't know how to open doors, and they're not just attacking the door blindly. So yeah, if you guys just relock the door, you are out of any kind of danger. I'm going to go ahead and flip the locked back on this door, and we are out of combat, folks.
Oh, that was scary.
Hey, good job.
That was gross.
Yeah, and actually, I'm going to go ahead and award inspiration to Brock there for very clever play, grabbing a guy, getting him out, putting him out of danger, and closing the door all in one turn. What? Nicely done.
Thank you very much.
Well then.
I think they could have those. They could have that old wine in there
to
that
the
you talked
east.
about.
There's a pathway and another door, and in that pathway, I saw something. Looked
Oh,
like a body.
Let's check it out.
Okay. This way.
Oh, this
Through
way.
the wizard room.
Okay. Me go this way.
All
Now
right, you
which way?
pass
Up?
into this area, Nine Reads, noticing that familiar water on the ground. It is murky in color, and it is about a foot deep or so.
Bit
Stuff
to
up
the
there.
north.
Oh, up there. Okay.
And this
Oh.
dead stiff down here has been searched, right?
That is the dissected corpse of a lizard folk.
We poked all through that. It was gross.
There's,
Adam, I'm gonna spit on it due to my background.
All right.
there might be something down this way too.
I don't care. Where do you want to go?
As you're moving
Fire
that way,
choice.
Aldrin, you're starting to pick up sense of something unpleasant.
It smells bad down here. I don't want to go there alone.
Me follow you. Actually, me lead way.
Maybe we should be quiet.
Okay.
All right, as you continue moving this direction, Nine Reads, you've made a discovery. The latrine.
Oh. This is where doo-doo go. Any money? Spare change?
Would you like to
Maybe
search
flash-
through the feces and piss?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and throw me a blind investigation check.
Oh man.
Don't need that.
What is he doing?
Other than a few chocolate nuggets, nothing of interest.
Nothing here.
You should wash your hands.
I wipe
Dude.
my hands on the ground because I know it's murky water.
Yep, so
We're
it,
gonna
it
have-
cl- cleans off some of the nastiness and replaces it with other less nastiness.
Okay.
We're
Nothing
gonna have to
here.
wash him in the river before we get back to town.
Hey, Nine Reads, where are you from originally? I want to know so I never go visit there.
Me
Greg.
from nowhere.
Watch out to your north. That's where I saw that body.
Yeah, there's a door up here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold the hallway here. There's spider webs through this corridor to the north.
Pink body, maybe lost Ned?
Ned could be in these spider webs.
We should
Okay.
check then.
Want me go look?
Yeah, I'll get all the way. Right up there, see?
Oh, let me go look. Can I pass through these, or are they just there for effect?
There are definitely webs there. They look fairly thick, and they're strewn across the rocky walls there from each side.
Okay. If I chop at it, do they come apart?
Is that what you'd like to try?
Yes.
All right, so you bring your axe blade down on the webs and you separate some of them, and you notice some immediate movement then to your north. All right, putting us into turn order here. Okay, as before, if you have the top initiative and you have alert, please offer or say you're not offering.
I'll offer it, but I was a bit unsure. Who's that? Is that Nine Reads that's up, chopped at the webs?
It was, yes.
I'll offer to Nine Reads.
I accept.
I will offer to Brannick.
No, I don't. Yeah, I mean, I'll take it if you want me to have it, but yeah, okay.
That sounds like a yes to me. 'Cause remember, it's either yes or no. So I'm gonna assume that was
Yeah.
a yes. Go ahead and switch. All right, then I think Brock's the last one.
It's funny, but it's probably gonna come up. Can I? I'm sure maybe I can offer it to Lucan since he already offered his. Can I offer mine?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Yeah.
Can someone post alert? I don't know if you can. I don't think it says anything about you can't swap with someone that's already swapped, but I'd want to just double check that. Yeah, it doesn't say so, so sure.
All right, Lucan, you want my 14?
I'm gonna pass. I'm feeling kind of tired.
Okay,
All
copy
right,
that.
fair enough. Okay, so this is the initiative. So you basically notice some movement. It's hard to make out what it is exactly, Nine Reads. You notice this movement from up here along the rock wall. You see like a scurry really quick. If you wish to use your action to try to perceive, you could do that. But other than that, you just notice that little bit of movement. What would you like to do as you are first?
Yeah, I'll use my action to try and perceive.
All right, go ahead and throw me a blind perception check.
Oh, hold on, I gotta select my token.
You can't make anything out of there other than the movement.
Okay, and then I will bonus action rage.
Okay.
And that's all I've got. So I'm gonna end my turn there.
Okay, Brannick, you are up next.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and go here, and if I see anything...
Oh, sorry, tokens were still locked. Let me unlock those.
All right, if I see anything, I'll frostbite this thing. But, ray of frost. But anyone want to, like, shoot one of those light spell thingies out there? Maybe, maybe it'll scare the creature.
Alrighty, before the next turn up for our player characters, there's definitely some movement now, as moving from the wall and revealing itself somewhat is a massive spider. So, Brannick, you're ready to action trigger here if you wish. Your ray of frost flies through the webs and strikes into the creature. You hit one of its tips of its legs, and you think it hurt it. All right, from that point...
You do what you can do. I've seen creatures stay with just 1 point before.
Okay, so as that occurs, we have the creature coming into view here. It is then going to spit out a tangle web launch is what it's called. So think of this as it spits out this big wad of webs that fly to here and then explode, hitting this whole area into webs. So based on its radius, actually Brock, you'll be in it too. So it's going to hit this whole area in webs. So I'm going to need dex saving throws from Nine Reads, Brock, Brannick, and Aldrin.
Is this... Okay, this is just public? Okay.
Yep, you can just make this publicly. All right, so Brock and Nine Reads will both fail as this webbing...
Inspiration real quick.
Okay, you're using your inspiration, sure. 16, good enough. So only Nine Reads will fail. Nine Reads, you become restrained by this webbing. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that to you real quick. All right, and then you're going to notice very strangely here, Nine Reads, as after these webs explode, part of it is still in the spider's mouth. So what he's going to do there is he's going to yank with his legs, trying to pull you forth. I'm going to need you to give me a strength saving throw. You hit the ground as it pulls you with significant force. You hit the ground and he pulls you forward to him. Aldrin, it is your turn.
Okay. And I don't... Is there... Is it like in the ceiling or anything like that?
Is what in the ceiling?
This creature thing? Like,
No,
I mean,
is
it
on the ground at the moment? You just saw it like get low and spit out webs to you, so it is currently very low to the ground.
Okay, and this isn't like difficult terrain or anything to move up there?
There's webs everywhere you see webs. It looks very difficult, yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'll start moving. 5, 10. So is that 10 more there?
Well, as
20.
you step into these webs and try to avoid them, please give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
You find yourself restrained in these webs, Aldrin.
Okay. Well, since I'm kind of stuck now, I will object interact, stow my trident, and
Okay.
I will. I can draw and throw together one of these javelins that I picked up earlier.
Sure,
So I'll
yep.
throw.
You're
throw
taking
one of those-
disadvantage, of course, because of restraint, but yeah, you can do that.
Yep.
Yeah, you try to do what you can. Your javelin just gets caught up in the webs before it has any hope of getting there.
Okay. That's. I think all I've got here. So I'll end my turn.
Okay, Brock, you just saw what all occurred.
Okay, so there's no more webs like in this area, right?
They're on the ground, but they're having no mechanical effect.
Okay, moving 5. Okay. That's a big spider, yo. I see that. I'm gonna get the names again. Aldrin's restrained. 9 reads is there. Okay. If I move here, that's non-web, so that's 5, 10. Okay. Now, what I'd like to do, Adam, can I bonus action attack the webs with my torch, intending to burn the webs?
You sure can. So keep in mind that Aldrin is currently in the webs and you're trying to light the webs on fire.
Yeah, well, I calculated that. I'm trying to think what I'm meta fire damage, and I'm like, I bet he could survive it.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, so I won't need an attack roll here because you're basically just putting flame to the webs. So yes, the webs start to burn pretty quickly. Go ahead and roll me a D4. Okay, Aldrin, you're going to take 3 points of fire damage here as the webs that you're connected to start burning. You can see they are burning, but it's not like an instant burn. So they are burning slowly, and you're caught up in this fire, unfortunately, and scorched.
Sorry,
Okay.
buddy.
But I'm still restrained.
You are still restrained.
Okay, action, grapple him.
So that was just your action to put the torch to the webs.
I wanted a bonus action unarmed strike to do it, to keep my action.
Yeah, that's not really an unarmed strike at that point, I would say. So no.
Okay. Is it continuing to burn north, or is it kind of
slowly?
only in that
But
area?
yes.
Okay. Sorry, buddy, I can't grab you. I'll get you out next turn. Maybe someone else can grab you. I'm gonna move back then to here. 5, 10. Did that. End my turn.
All right, we're up to Jiro.
I'm gonna shoot the spider.
All right, you shoot through the webs past Aldrin, past 9 reach, trying to hit the spider and miss wildly. All righty, Lucan.
Okay, Lucan is gonna move up to here. 5, 10, 15. This is gonna be a weird one, Adam, and I'm gonna cast Mage Hand, and I'm gonna try to use my Mage Hand to help try to untangle Aldrin.
Okay, so you're trying to use the mage hand to basically break the webs nearby.
Yeah, just try to loosen it off whatever the ones that have him stuck. Just seeing if I can, yeah.
Okay, so
Help
how
for
I'm
free.
going to rule this is that he will have advantage on a check to break free.
That works for me. Awesome. And then I'll just take one step back to here. And
All
my
right,
turn.
so Aldrin, you see this blue hand like go in there and try to grab at the webs to help you. All right, 9 reads. You are face to face with this terrifying spider. You're on the ground, prone, restrained by webs. What would you like to do?
Okay, I really like what I saw. I get the idea of what Brock is doing. I'm gonna try to do the same thing, except I'm going to use my breath weapon as a cone to hopefully also catch as much webbing as on fire as possible.
And which way are you
hurt the
shooting that
target.
cone?
Towards the spider.
Okay, so what you're noticing is there's not a lot of spider webs. There's strands here and there where the spider is, but the thickest part of the webs are your square and behind you. So you can certainly shoot your cone at the spider, but you're not going to hit much in the way of webs, just FYI.
Okay, sure.
All right, so you still want to go that route. So, all right, breath
Yep.
weapon on the spider. So this is going to be a Constitution effect roll from you to see if it affects the spider.
Okay. Where? Oh, effect roll?
Yep, and you're going to
Constitution.
choose Constitution, and this goes against his dexterity. So he is going to succeed on that effect roll check. So I think you still deal half damage.
Yep.
Half damage. Okay, so go ahead and roll your damage. We'll apply half. What's the custom?
Rage.
Oh, so
so
that's
ignore
not going to
that.
count. All right, so 2 points of damage to the spider.
Cool. That was not as much as I was hoping. It worked a lot better in my mind. Yeah, in turn. I have nothing else.
Okay. Oh, it looks like it didn't skip there, so let's move to Brannick.
Just started that thing's dang big. All right, if I hit it, I promise I'll do more damage.
All right, you aim past everybody through the webs, and yeah, somehow it connects. Okay, that damages the spider. It's looking a bit rough.
No need to be gotten more spittle.
Okay, on the spider's turn, it is going to attack 9 reeds. It is at advantage since you are prone and restrained. Defense roll at disadvantage for you, 9 reeds. All right, unfortunately, that is not going to be good enough. So the spider bites into you. You're going to take massive damage. So 8 piercing damage and 12 points of poison damage.
Cut that down 4 for piercing, but it still knocks me unconscious.
Oh, I'm just noticing my little image here didn't work. I'm going to fix that real quick. Okay, so what you notice is the side effect of this poison is that you are immediately stabilized. So you're not rolling death saves. You immediately stabilize due to this poison. So rest of the team, you notice the spider bites into 9 reeds. He goes still and is, again, wrapped up in webbings at the moment. After that occurs... Okay, yeah, it is going to... It sees you guys there. It is going to go ahead and scurry this way a bit. Okay, Aldrin, you are currently in the webs. They're breaking and burning down around you. What would you like to do?
Okay, so it's an action now to try to break out. Is that true?
Yep, if you want to break free of the webs, yes.
Okay, and what is that check?
You use athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
And you're at advantage.
Okay, I will use athletics here.
Okay.
And then do I just roll that? Is that public or?
Yeah, you can just roll that one publicly.
Okay.
All right, that's good enough. So with your action, you break free. You're no longer restrained. You're no longer suffering any burn damage. There's still webs in front of you, but you do see them slowly starting to burn.
Okay. Do I think if I were to try to move forward that I would potentially be stuck again, or do the webs look
Absolutely.
like they- Okay. All right. Well, I think I have to try to save my teammate anyway, so I'm going to move a step forward.
All right, go ahead and throw me another dexterity saving throw. Oof. Yeah, unfortunately, once again, you get caught in the webs and find yourself restrained.
Okay. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to feed my potion. Actually, I guess I have to free drop my or object interaction. I can stow the trident. Is that right?
You can.
Oh,
yeah.
I can't. I forget I can't do this.
Correct.
Okay. So here's actually what I can do, and this is kind of ridiculous, but I can. Can I attack my own teammate?
If you want, obviously, if you hit, that's 2 failed death saves.
Right, but I can attack him and then stow my weapon with the attack, correct? Oh wait, no, I already used my action. I can't do that. Because I used my action to get out.
Right, use the action to
Okay.
break from the webs.
Okay, that is not good. All right, so I guess what I'm gonna do is I can't feed this potion to him. I forgot about that, so I'm going to bonus action, second wind on myself.
Okay.
And that's it. It's my turn.
All right, go ahead and pass your turn, and Brock's up.
Okay, I'm gonna step here, and then I'm gonna step. I'm stuck under Giro. I'd like to go there. Okay, is the square in front of me have the webs, or did it slowly burning like that?
There's some webs there, but not nearly as many as there were before.
Okay. I'm not gonna do it again, man. Maybe I can. Yeah. And he's stabilized. You said 9 reads is stabilized. Well, I
You
wouldn't
don't know that, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's information 9 reads knows.
I mean, because if he was unconscious,
He is
doing death
unconscious.
saves. Yeah. Well, if he was doing death saves, I wouldn't put the webs on fire. So, because he'd suffer 1 damage and fail death saves. So, thing. I'd like to burn these fucking webs, but I can't. So I'm going to. Can I use my action to help unrestrain Aldrin?
Sure, yeah. If you want to use your action to try to break him free, sure. Give me an athletics check. I'm assuming you have a free hand right now, right?
Yeah, I'm just holding a torch and nothing in my other hand.
All right, that'll work. 10. Not good enough. You're getting your own hand stuck in there and having to pull the webs off your hand as you're trying to free Aldrin.
Great. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, I'm gonna go back.
All right, Jiro.
I'm gonna see if I can make it up there.
All right, so you're trying to push into the same square Aldrin's in. All right, go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw.
Blind or
Nope, you can just make that public. Yes, you also, Jiro, get caught in the webs and find yourself restrained.
am I able to reach 9 reads for giving them a potion?
So let's see. You're in the webs. You've got your action. So you're holding a crossbow right now?
Correct.
Sure. So you could take a hand off the crossbow, interact to draw a potion, and bonus action feed it. Yeah.
Let me just make sure I have one. I did not take one.
Ooh.
I have one on my belt. Could he grab the one on my belt? We're standing in the same space.
I'm going to say that's a check since you guys are both restrained. I was being lenient, just letting him use one from his own belt. So if you want to try that, let's put it to a sleight of hand check to see if you can do that without getting that hand caught in webs.
Public?
Yep, yeah, you can just make it public. We'll just call that a DC 12. Yep, 10's not going to do it.
All right. I'm caught in the webs, you said?
Yes, you are now restrained in the webbing.
All right.
Okay, Lucan.
All right. Lucan is going to move again 5 feet to here. One more. 10 feet to here. Can I move? I can move the mage hand 15 feet. 30 feet. Where did Aldrin go? Is he under?
You see Jiro and Aldrin are caught roughly in the same space, both in webbing.
Okay, so can I fly the mage hand back to me, give it a potion, healing potion, and then fly it back to Nine Reeds? It has 30 feet of movement, so that should cover that.
You can't then feed it to him if that's what you're thinking.
That is exactly what I was thinking. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess it will hover there with a potion in its magical hand, right next to Nine Reeds. If somebody can grab it and take it, so I will continue to do that, and just hold that concentration and move just back to here, so I can keep an eye on it.
So yeah, because this is getting really, going through the webs, especially trying to fly the hand.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say, using that, you get it to you, you hand it to Potion, and then you navigate it back to him. But that essentially uses up its action and its speed.
No, that's fine. It'll hover there. I will end my turn.
All right, Nine Reeds, you are stabilized, but at 0 HP. So as far as I'm aware, there's nothing you can do other than end your turn. Okay, Brannick, you know the spider's coming up real soon. What would you like to do to try to save the day?
I don't see the spider.
He's in the web hallway.
Is he just, well, I'm going to go ahead and hold an action that if I see it, I'll shoot it.
Okay, so you ready in action to attack the spider with Ray of Frost if you see it?
Yes.
Okay. Sure enough, the spider's going to come across the corner. Go ahead and take your ready to action to shoot through webs and 2 allies. With all of the cover there, unfortunately, that is going to miss. So your Ray of Frost swings up and hits the wall above the spider's head. On the spider's turn, it's going to use its Grasping Legs ability to essentially grab Nine Reed's body and tuck it on its back. Once it does that, it is going to move and scurry out of your vision. All right, next up is Aldrin.
Okay. Well, I guess I got to use my action to try to break out again. So that's athletics, right?
Athletics or acrobatics, your choice. Yeah, that's good enough. You break free.
Okay. And I guess I'm gonna try to save him. Is the next space forward? Does that also look like webs?
It sure does.
Oh boy. All right. All right. I'm gonna take a step forward.
All right, dex saving throw. Yes, you avoid the webs, Aldrin.
Okay. All right. So that was 5 to get there, right? Or it's 10, right? Because it's difficult terrain. So
yeah, call
15.
it 10. All right, so what you see here, the spider's not exactly in the current position that you see, but what you notice is up here in the corner, there's a hole in the wall that goes this way. The spider is essentially in the process of taking Nine Reeds through that hole. It's on it. Nine Reeds is attached to his back, the spider's back, by webbing, and he's going this way.
Okay, so can I get like within 5 feet of it or no?
No, unless you have the ability to climb. It's like 15 feet over your head at the moment.
Okay. Well, I will use my. Can I see it at all?
Yes, you can see it.
Okay. Then I'm As a bonus action, I'm going to use the second usage of this Spellfire Flame to, as a bonus action, try to hit the spider with Sacred Flame.
All right, now I remember from last time. What's in your hands currently?
It would be my trident, so I can free object interact, drop it though, right? Or stow it.
If that's, yeah, I'm just clarifying exactly what you're doing, making sure you're doing this in the right order of what you're trying. So you're going to stow. So you've already used your action to break free, so you're going to stow as your object interaction, and then you're going to bonus action cast with the free hand.
Yes.
All right, sure. Spell effect roll against the spider's dex.
All right, spell effect.
Unfortunately, that is not good enough. The spider is able to evade that Sacred Flame.
Okay. That's all I've got, so that's the end of my turn.
Okay, Brock.
All right, we're advancing. 5, 10. The next square is okay to go. It's not bad if I remember.
Well, let's
Or
find
is
out.
my fire still working?
Your fire has mostly burnt out at this point.
All right, I'll step there.
Okay.
I see that Jiro is restrained, so I'm going to use my action to try to break him free.
Okay, athletics check. Yes, you managed to break free Jiro.
Okay. And then I will end my turn.
Okay, Jiro, you're no longer restrained. It is your turn.
I look back at Brian and I give him a nod. Thanks. And I try to keep going.
Okay, you step forward. Give me a dex saving throw as you step into more webs. Yes, you evade the webs, Jiro.
So that was 5 feet or 10 feet?
Call
to get
that
there?
10 feet because it's difficult terrain.
All right, I'm going to get here 10 feet back. I'm going to try to shoot it with the crossbow.
All right, let's see the attack. 19's good enough. Let's hope that damage is good enough. 5 points of damage, not good enough. It's going to wound him, though.
Reaction, snuff him out.
All right, he has exactly 3 HP left.
Nice.
So with a sublime demise, you kill the spider who tumbles down, leaving 9 reeds a little battered and broken, but still here. And we're going to go ahead and end combat there. We're going to give Jiro his tech point.
Nice save. That's what I was trying to do, is just get enough damage to do that.
A good save. Can I, Adam, just tell everybody, hey, I'm going to burn the rest of these webs out to give us freedom through here, Adam?
Sure. And with no longer having time restraints upon you, you think, even though you know your friend's nearly dead, you take some time to burn the webs free.
Yeah, they're up there. They'll fix them.
I would run up and, if there's no time pressure, the potion of healing that is on 9 reeds, I would use that and feed it to him.
All right, 9 reeds, go ahead and roll 2d4 plus 2. You'll recover that much HP and open your eyes, realizing adventuring is tough work. And as that realization comes through your mind and all the dangers, let's go ahead and pause, take our 15-minute break here, guys. We'll see you on the other side.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
All right, guys. See you in a bit.
Alrighty, folks, we're back on the second half of our session. Let's go ahead and get back into it. So we've just defeated the spider, saved 9 reeds' life, and find ourselves where we are. Feel free to decide what you'd like to do next.
Check on the body right here.
Yeah, what's that?
As you look at that, Jiro, you see a webbed body near the ceiling. And yes, it looks relatively small. The first thought that goes through your mind is like the size of a child.
It's Ned. Let's grab his ass and get out of here.
I think Ned's bigger than
Looks
that.
a little
Isn't it?
small, but we should see who it is.
Might be a
still.
goblin.
And that whole area is web free now, correct?
Yes, Brock has spent some time burning all the webs, so webs are no longer there.
Can we reach it, or could I like stick my trident up there and try to like cut it out? Have
Not
it drop?
easily. It's probably about 12 feet over your head.
All right. Nine Reeds, get over here. I want to stand on your shoulders.
Okay.
All right, you climb up Nine Reed's body. Nine Reeds, you're like 6 something tall?
6'6".
6'6". All right, so with you balancing on his shoulders, that will easily allow you to reach it. Are you trying to just essentially sever the webbing that's connecting it to the ceiling to drop the body, or are you trying to cut open the webbing here?
I was trying to drop the body, and then we would open it.
All right, yeah, that's easy enough. So you poke out the connecting webs and try it a few times, and sure enough, the webbed body lands with a squelchy sound on the ground.
No, that's gross. Well, it's time to open it up.
Probably
Take
a
out
stupid goblin.
Take out a dagger and try to kind of cut through the webbing.
Yes, you're able to do so, and you find the mostly desiccated remains of a kobold.
Kobold. Well, might as well see if there's anything on it.
Searching the desiccated remains pretty quickly, you do notice a pouch at its side. You pull that pouch free, you hear a little bit of a jingle. Opening it, you find the following inside.
Oh, some coins. I'll take these. Potion of healing. Nine Reeds, you used yours, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here, take this one.
Okay. I'm gonna trinket immediately.
All right, go ahead and roll that up.
If that's not Ned, then I guess a little shit's up in that hole where the spider was dragging Nine Reeds.
Well, if he's in here at all, we don't know he's here.
Brannick,
There's
what
still
you
the
do
other
notice... Yeah, you guys have that other door you haven't gone through, as Jiro said, but Brannick, where you're standing, and other of you guys that were standing there and spent some time looking around, you will notice to your south, it looks like this cavern complex continues, and it goes down.
Oh, God.
I'm very interested. I don't know why.
Should we keep going?
Do we want to look at other door?
Let's see where this goes before we turn back.
Oh yeah, what about that other door first?
We should check that out first. Down is usually
Yeah,
outside.
let's check the door out. Maybe it's a closet.
Might have the key for it.
Okay, I
All right,
wait
as
for
you're
everyone.
getting closer here, Nine Reeds, you notice the passageway rises slightly as it goes to the north until you reach a door. Still, the water is about an inch deep. The door before you has a small barred window. A slight draft blows through it. Through the bars, you hear two voices arguing in a harsh, guttural language.
I hear something. I'll go look.
All right, as you step
I'll hand
up,
you the keys.
and the keys are handed to you from behind, I assume you're looking through the barred window?
Yep.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the door, but that's just for visibility. It's not technically opened at this point. But inside, you notice a youngish elven man who's currently chained in multiple chains. One goes to his neck to the other side of the wall. One goes from his foot to a large, like, metal ball in the center of the room. Seems like he has very little room to move. From your current position, you have to strain a little bit to look to the other side, where you notice an orc man strung up similarly. They seem to be arguing with one another in what you recognize to be the orcish language, even though you don't speak it, and none of you do. This here is the elvish man, and this is the orc.
Is easier as you, Ned?
You notice the elvish man takes his eyes off the orc for a moment and blinks them now, looking up towards you through the barred window. Oh my god, it's another lizard folk! What? No, leave us alone!
No, me, Dragonborn.
What's going on there, Nine Reeds?
Are you scaring these?
Yeah, hold 1 second. And I will walk away from the door and let someone else approach. Two prisoners? Friendly.
Hello.
You will
I'm
notice the
Aldrin.
elvish man looks towards you now. You see he blinks his eyes. Are you a rescue party?
Yeah, I guess so. We killed the goblins and the lizards and the spider.
Oh, great. Well, then just come in here and kill this fucking orc and save me.
Well, he looks tied up too. He's also a prisoner, right?
No, he's evil. He's an orc. Oh, you know how all orcs are? Kill him. From the orc, you hear,
Ask him why we can't save them both.
Yeah, why can't we save you both?
oh, he just said if you free him, he's going to smash your face in. You got to kill him now.
Can I insight check that?
Sure. Go ahead and give me a blind insight check.
Alright. Oh, I don't think I have token selected.
Oh, man, that was such a good roll. But yeah, go ahead and reselect. Yeah, you know, it's hard to tell. The way this elvish man is speaking, he's obviously very animated, but you don't know if there's any deception there.
2 seconds ago, he was shitting his pants at the sight of 9 raids.
Yeah, he might just be afraid of all of them.
I don't think these guys are dangerous.
Okay, well, we can let him out, I guess.
Well, no. Why are they there? Hold up. No. They might rightfully be restrained. Doesn't mean. What if they? What? Ask them why. What happened?
Okay, yeah. How'd you get caught? Why are you guys in there?
Oh, well, he was working with the goblins. He's a raper, and he kills people all the time. That's where they got him. I'm a performer. I was just caught on the road. I was going from one location to another to perform. You see, I'm a bit of a bard, you might say. And they attacked me, those damn goblins, and just hit me over the back of the head, and I woke up here.
See if he's in the adventuring guild.
You part of the guild?
The Bards Guild? Yes, of course. A member in good standing.
Okay, well.
Where are you from?
Where am I from? Wait, who said that? That wasn't another orc, was it? That voice sounded like orc.
No, he's a dwarf.
I was behind them. I was just not tall enough. Where are you from?
Oh, I see. Hello, Mr. Dwarf. I'm from Burl. Where are you from?
We're from Saltmarsh. Do you know where that is?
Yes, of course I know where Saltmarsh is. Burl's not too far away. You guys came all this way. Wow, that's impressive.
Okay. Hey, tell him we're looking for a friend. If they can point him where he is and we get him, then we'll let him free.
You be seeing anybody else around here?
Oh, goblins and lizard folk. Oh, just the worst sorts. And this fucking orc.
Yeah, I don't know about this orc guy. He may or may not be, friend or foe.
Well, maybe this orc speaks other languages. And I'll try to talk to the orc in Elvish, see if he recognizes that.
The orc looks at you and does not respond, though the elf speaking in Elvish says, "Do you really think this foul beast speaks such a magnificent language?"
You never know.
Trust me, I know. He only speaks his shit language of orc.
What about Goblin? That's a pretty shit language. I think we speak that too.
I'll speak Goblin. Orc, do you understand Goblin?
You see he kind of cocks his head a little bit and he says, "Goblin?" In the Goblish language, but you can tell he barely knows any Goblin.
So I'll just say, why are you here? Oh no, now I'm sounding like 9 reeds.
He looks at you and then pulls on his chain and says, "Grabadabba?"
It's a boring conversation. We gotta find Ned.
Wait,
Do we free
should
either
let
of
them?
them?
Yeah.
Wait, what? What are you guys suggesting?
I just suggest we let them both go. Not our business after that.
Agreed. Exactly.
What happens, happens.
If they're chained to the wall, they won't be a problem. And our problem is to find Ned. Yeah?
I guess we can let him out when we come back. If we come back.
We might not come back this way. Remember, if we go into the mist, we go directly back. So we
My
might not
heart
come back
will
this
not
way.
be broken.
What if you were stuck to the wall?
Well, I wouldn't be acting like that. I'd be begging, please, and pleading us. He didn't seem to be doing any of that, if you've been paying attention.
You Blondie, what's your name?
You see he lifts his head up again. Oh, another one. How many of you are there?
Enough. This is the ruins, after all. We're not some fucking idiot.
Ruins? What are you talking about? I'm Jelvin, by the way.
Where do you think you are?
Well, I was on my way, Burl, heading north when we got taken, so I can only assume I'm in some shit-foul cave inside the Dreadwood.
Who's we?
My performing troupe, of course. Well, not the full troupe, you see, because we were going to meet up with them, but a couple of us.
Where are they?
I don't know. After they hit me in the back of the head, I just woke up here with this goddamn orc. Just let me go. Let's kill the orc and get the hell out of here.
You think this
First thing, Jelvin, what you
Yes?
need to remember is the people who saved you are called the Wharf Warriors.
The Wharf Warriors. I will remember it well, friend. I'll sing it in song. Just let me out of here.
Why do you want the orc dead so badly?
Because he's an orc. Oh my god, they attack our communities all the time. They're constantly bringing war to us. Kill him. Do a good deed.
I don't know about killing the orc, but I'm satisfied to let this guy go.
If he sings our praises, that could be useful, right?
Adam, does it look like there's a lock and key kind of thing or another mechanism that's holding them down?
So just as a reminder, the door's not technically open yet. We just opened it so you'd have visibility in there. It's a barred window.
Yeah.
There's a lock on the door. The keys, I think, were actually handed to Nine Reed, so Nine Reeds would have to hand them over. But yeah, there was 2 keys on a ring. One of them opened the storage. If you test the other key, it does indeed open the store.
I'll hand the keys over.
We should let the bard go.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually. If the keys come to me, I'm gonna open the door.
Okay. The door is now open. Yeah, you notice Jelvin raises his head and says, yeah, please let me out of here.
Adam, I don't know if I'm able to do an insight check or anything like this on the orc, but because I don't understand his language or anything. But do I get any sense from him that he's being hostile or anything like that, or just I don't know how to ask it.
It's an orc. He's always hostile.
Yeah, he's chained and like so tightly that he can barely move. So you can't even see if he's trying to move really. Like the chain literally goes from the ball and then to the wall, and he's like almost held in the air by these chains.
Do I see any keys or what's holding them?
Yeah, so where they connect, so the link that's around both of their necks and both of their ankles both have keyholes, and if you test the key, you can see that yes, it would work to unlock both of them.
All right, I'm going to unlock the bard first.
All right, you notice he starts massaging his ankle and his neck as you release each of those clasps, and he says, "Oh, thank you so much, and let's kill the orc and get out of here."
No, I'm going to let him go.
You're letting him go?
Yeah, if you wanted, I let you go. I don't know him to be a foe, so I'm not just going to kill him murder style. But we got other things to do, so if you want to, skedaddle and get out of here safely, I think it's your best bet to leave now.
Okay. Well, if he comes back to kill your family, don't say I didn't tell you so. But well, thank you so much. I hate to be in trouble, but could any of you give me a dagger or something? They took all my stuff.
Okay, hold up. Why don't you help us find? We're looking for somebody, and then we'll all walk out together. All of us, one big, happy, loving family.
You want me to help
you?
you?
Shirt and a scimitar in the room around the corner there.
Oh, a scimitar would be great. Yes, that would be. You want me to help you? You're not bringing the orc with you, are you?
No, we know the way out too. So you just stick with us, help us out. We got to find. We're looking for somebody, and then we'll help you out.
If you really want me to help you, I can, but I mean, I'm pretty hurt right now. I mean, do any of you guys have any of that magic that heals you up, or like a potion or something?
Well, what kind of skills do you have? Might not be worth it for us.
I'm a decent fighter, and I'm pretty good at avoiding people trying to hit me, but I'm kind of hurt right now.
Admittedly, we've used most of our healing magic and potions on well, our friend over there. You seem to have an adverse
Hi.
reaction. That's
Oh,
9 reads.
I can
He's good.
barely see through the slot. I didn't realize. I just thought it was another lizard folk. I see him now. Obviously, yeah, Dragonborn. Okay, yeah, but again, I can't come along with you. Look how badly hurt I am. You see how bruised and beaten up I am. I mean, if you could give me some healing, otherwise I'll just go grab that scimitar that your buddy was talking about, and I'll just get out of here.
Wait, aren't you a bard? Anyone know bards? Aren't they like make people feel good and stuff?
I sure
I
do.
think,
Would
yeah,
you like to hear a
That's the
song?
whiny ass bitch bard.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
hear a song. I want to hear a song.
Okay. Oh, geez, let me clear my throat. Can I have some water? I mean, my throat's so dry right now.
Yeah, why don't we just give you a bottle of wine? Would that help you?
Well, sure, why not? But I
Yeah,
would just ask for
Sean,
water.
you just start singing. I don't have no freaking wine down here.
There is actually. We do have some wine.
Yeah, by those centipedes.
Here, here's
Centipedes.
my water skin. Just
Oh,
take this and give it back.
Thank you so much, friend. You see, he opens it and guggles down quite a bit, and then he puts some on his face and wipes off a bunch of grime and stuff, and then he says, okay, yeah, let me sing you the song about that hero and what he did. And he starts giving you this song, singing it, and you see he's trying his best to do this song, but it's not great. You can tell he's probably a little bit nervous. The acoustics in a cave just not very good. The song kind of echoes a little bit, but,
You sure you're a bard?
I
was
mean,
pretty
around here, it's just, you can only do so much. You know what they say, the best place to perform in front of is a drunk crowd, and you guys all look sober as priests,
All right, well, I mean, if you're terrible at singing, you're probably pretty bad at fighting, too. I don't know, maybe you should just get out of here, but maybe tell us, can you speak Goblin? You ever hear these guys talking?
I don't speak Goblin, no. Elvish, Orcish, and Common are my languages. All right, Brannick, as you unlock the Orc, you see he goes, "Ugh," and stands up, and you see he looks at you and starts flexing himself a bit, and he just kind of eyes you cautiously.
I look him in the eyes and I give him a nod.
All right, he still just kind of stands there watching you. You notice Jelvin looks back and he says, did he just... yeah, I'm definitely getting out of here. Where's that scimitar?
It's back in that room.
To
Go
the
through
south?
To the south, yeah. There's a room in the south, but not the locked room, obviously. You can't get in there anyway, but...
Okay, yeah, no, I appreciate it.
One southwest room.
Watch your
You'll find
back
a
around that
scimitar.
orc. Southwest room. Okay, scimitar, you said armor too, but just watch yourself around that orc, I'm telling you.
You remember, Wharf Warriors. Storm the corridors.
I got it, Wharf Warriors!
That was interesting.
All right. Not my business. I feel like a good person for letting him go, so I'm just going to leave. What happens next is not my business.
You should point to yourself and tell him friend and Goblin, so he knows.
I don't know if he's friend or foe, but I think me unlocking him is better than me pointing at myself and saying words of wisdom.
Okay.
Now which way
Oh.
we go?
Up this way, find Ned.
Okay. This way?
Yep.
Come back down here, we see a dead bard.
And we might see some other dead people in the spider's lair.
Ooh, maybe they had good stuff.
Can't believe you guys didn't ask for anything to get him free.
I almost
Stuff
did, but he
opportunity.
talked too much. I couldn't wait till he left.
Don't
he
even
did
didn't
talk a lot.
have anything on him. What are we gonna get out of him?
He's seeing bad.
He might have knowledge. Yeah, but yeah.
Hopefully he has a big mouth. Spreads the word of the Wharf Warriors.
Okay,
Moves us up the leaderboard.
this way.
At least get us jobs easier, maybe.
Yeah. Let's go.
All right, you
I
make
follow
your
you.
way down here, Nine Reeds, finding that the passageway turns as you continue to descend.
Before we like step into the water, I want to kind of take a look around and see if I see anything kind of lying and waiting to ambush. We've been ambushed a couple times already, so.
Sure, go ahead and give me a blind perception check as you scan around your surroundings.
Okay.
You notice this green vinery stuff growing out of the side wall, but it doesn't look dangerous or anything. No, you don't see any obvious threats.
The coast looks clear.
All right, the passageway's narrow here, Nine Reeds, but this water continues on.
Easy door.
Okay, be quiet.
Okay.
All right, as you get closer here, Nine Reeds, two things catch your eye in this cavern. Bronze double doors to the east decorated with strange foreign designs and a mold-covered human skeleton leaning up against them.
Think this, Ned.
I don't think Ned would be a skeleton already.
What's that on the floor, Braddock?
A dead person.
Is that what?
Does this area to my south look weird? It looks different than the. Does it anything stand out to me?
Not specifically. If you want to spend a little bit of time here and make a blind perception check, you can. You scan around, you do notice that the water seems to be slowly moving in that direction, and you notice the like weeds and stuff there growing out of the side passage, but other than that, nothing significant.
Okay.
We're cop man. Cop man, go look at this. You see dead body.
Juro, I think he's saying if you can take a look at the dead. Okay, yeah.
Where's this body?
Over there.
Right there by the doors.
I'm pretty good with some medicine stuff. Maybe I can check to see what killed it.
I'll look for any signs of traumatic injury.
Okay, throw me a blind medicine check here, Jiro. Yeah, hard to tell with just bones. You don't see any like obvious like chips of the skeleton or breaking of the bones or anything like that. So yeah, you're not sure.
See, it got pockets?
Skeleton? I'm afraid. No, I don't.
Do you want me to try the doors if you guys back away? See if one of those doors opens?
Maybe. Is that skeleton saying anything about him? Is that like indicating anything?
Can I see if there's anything peculiar about how the skeleton is placed here that would indicate some sort of sign, like a warning, perhaps?
Go ahead and give me a blind insight check here, Jiro. Not to your eye.
And the occult was never really my thing, so if this is saying something, I don't know what it's saying.
Do you check door? Maybe trap.
Hey, Lucan, can you open door with that magic hand thing?
I can try. And so he'll cast his mage hand and try to float it over. And he'll try the north door first.
All right, as long as you're within 30 feet of it, go ahead and click the door and see if it opens.
Door seems to be locked. I'll try the south one. It's locked as well.
Is that a double door, Adam, as like one door for visual purposes, or is it actually two doors?
It is 2 doors.
Okay.
You guys tried those keys on these doors already?
No.
We just only use mage hand.
You can try.
I got one of the keys. I can try. Adam, I'm gonna go ahead and am I able to use mage hand with the key? I can't remember if
Do
you
you
have
have
to
mage hand?
No, I have wind hand, but yes, I have mage hand.
So it can operate simple things. So I would say holding a key and putting it into a lock and trying to open it. Sure, that would work.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna whistle, and then we probably should have figured out what spells we had, but I got mage hand as well. But anyway, a gust of wind comes up and makes a way of a hand, and takes the key over there to the top lock, and I'm going to try to put it in and see if I can unlock it with the key.
You notice the key that your mage / wind handing over there is much larger than the keyhole of these doors. That definitely does not match.
All right, I'm going to bring the key back to me, and I'm going to say it does not work. Not the right key.
Maybe there's something to the south here. Or like a password or something.
I'm going to check in these bushes, Adam. These bushes just seem to be here kind of oddly, so I want to go ahead and investigate that just to see if there's anything in there.
Sure. Go ahead and throw me
So I was
blind
asking you about-
investigation. Yeah, you notice these weeds and stuff are very thick. They like block your view of even seeing anything here. So you look through them, kind of pull them apart, try to do as much as you can. Other than getting this kind of off odor now on your hands from touching them, you see nothing of interest.
Is there a key around the skeleton? Just around him? Maybe he locked the door and died with the key somewhere.
Tied himself up and died? That
Is
seems
he tied
odd.
up?
He is not tied up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Go search around the skeleton, see if there's a key laying around. He's got to be the key to the door, skeleton.
Skeleton key.
I'm not particularly good at this, but I can search the skeleton.
Okay, go ahead and throw me a blind investigation check as you search around the skeleton. You don't find a key here, Aldrin, but you do notice in the water a single jade earring.
Yeah, there's an earring down here. I'll pick that up. Does it look interesting in any way?
Do you know any special knowledge about jewelry that would make you have any kind of particular insight to this?
Nope.
So other than being an earring and being a jade, I mean, if that's interesting to Aldrin, but other than that, no.
Okay. I'll put it in my pocket, I guess. Nope, just this earring I found.
No lockpick, huh?
I feel like
Can
we need
I check the south door for traps?
Sure. Go ahead and give me a blind sleight of hand check, as we decided earlier. So what you can tell here, Jiro, is that there was a trap on this, but it has already been triggered, and likely a very long time ago. You find small bits of residue, what looks to be almost like a needle that probably shot out of the doors at the center, and you piecing two and two together, it's likely what led to the demise of the skeleton here.
I'll point that out to the group, and maybe if the trap's already sprung, we can use that crowbar.
Sounds good. Crack it open.
I can help with that.
Yeah. Good to go.
Well, you already get advantage anyway, but you know.
All right.
All right, so you're taking the crowbar and trying to force it open. Go and give me an athletics check. That you can just throw publicly. No, it does not open for you, Jiro. You're trying to find leverage. You're trying to put it in here, and you're not able to get much leverage.
This goblin craft is well made.
Well, there's a way down here. Maybe we should go that way, and if there's no other path, we can just head back.
Okay.
Brock or Nine Reeds, can you help with that crowbar? Well, we'll try it later.
Yeah, I would do it to be with disadvantage, but yeah, we need athletics checks. So
Me do that.
yeah, well, and I too. But yeah, we got to figure out who the athletics people are.
I'm pretty athletic. I mean, I am a dwarf after all.
I was in the crew back in university.
What's a crew?
I'll talk later.
Hey,
I. Token slide around. Go in circle.
before we decide to leave, I'm gonna try to. One of us, someone with athletics, needs to try to crack that south door open one more time with a crowbar, if Adam will allow it.
There's that third key, right? We have 3 keys. Because the 2 keys didn't open the chest, but the one underneath the table did. That's 3 keys. I don't think we tried all 3 keys.
I like it. Occam's razor. Simplest answer, easiest answer is the correct answer. Get them keys.
If you'd like to test the keys quickly, I will say none of them fit. In fact, these bronze doors, just by looking at them, you can guess these are very much older than what you dealt with on the first floor.
All right, Brannick, you want to give it a shot? Here you go.
Can I help, like to provide like leverage
Are you
or something like
proficient in
that?
athletics?
I am.
All right, Brannick, are you proficient in athletics?
Of course I am. I'm a dwarf.
All right, then yeah, you guys could work together and make the check with advantage.
I'm not really good at rolling, though.
Have you seen mine?
Oh yeah, we both suck. That's pretty true. All right. How about you roll one? I'll roll one. Adam, only take the first of each of ours, and that'll count as advantage because we both hate rolling dice.
Sounds quirky enough to work. Let's see it.
Okay.
All right, 14 is actually good enough. So as you put the crowbar in the side and you apply pressure, you do manage to break this open. You realize the lock on this door is very simple, which made it fairly easy to break open.
I don't care if it was paper thin. I'm just glad I rolled high enough to make it.
Want me open?
Oh yeah, I mean we unlocked it. You may as well go in first, my friend.
Okay.
Meat shield.
All right, as you open this door, quick description for you here, Nine reads. The bronze doors open outward into the cavern where the skeleton lies, so where you're standing right now. Ahead are 3 steps rising above the water level, opening into a square-cut chamber 20 feet on the side. 6 human forms, 3 beside the east and north walls, stand at attention. They wear bronze helmets and leather cuirasses, and in their hands they hold great spears with broadleaf blades. Another look suggests that they're dead. Bits of rotting flesh droop from their bones.
One of these guys, Ned? We go
No.
look.
I don't think we should go in there.
Okay, we know go look.
This is when that hand would be useful, I think.
We close door.
Oh, I can send a hand in. What do you need?
You go
What do
look.
you think?
I would poke around, see what's what. Throw stuff at the wall, see what sticks.
God, there's a lot of them. Okay, let's see what happens.
How many are there?
I can see 6. So I'll send the hand in, Adam, and he'll just sort of make a pointy finger, and he'll just come over and just try poking this one in the forehead.
It doesn't really exert much force, as you know, Mage Hand. If
Yeah.
you notice a slight movement of the body, you might, but other than that, no, nothing out of the ordinary.
I'll try just the same thing on the other one, just sort of like kind of maybe poke him in the eye.
It does not react in any way.
Does there look like there's anything of value in there? Otherwise, we should just leave. We're looking for
Just-
Ned, right?
I can just see the bodies.
Or if there's like a switch on the wall, maybe? I don't know.
I just remember
Something
the lady.
obvious.
Just remember the lady at the Adventurers Guild said something about the farther down you go, the bigger the treasure. So
Also,
it's
the
more dangerous.
bigger the danger is. I can. Speaking of going down, I can see more stairs that go up. Adam,
Yes.
it looked like there's stairs that go up from here, but we'd have to go through the room. I don't like that at all. But there is another room there to be had.
Oh, me see what you say.
maybe we can toss something in the room and, just see if they react to some sort of noise or something.
Well, we be talking.
We just propped open the door of the crowbar.
Yeah, but maybe it's like some magical thing that you got to go in the room or something. I don't know. Baby steps.
It seems like there's clearly a trap there, but the last thing that Lucan will try is, can he pull that rug at all? Is the mage hand strong enough to tug the rug at all?
Sure, it's incredibly tattered, and like a tiny piece just tears away immediately. You realize this rug is absolutely ancient.
Yeah, I don't know what might trip it, but I don't like the fact that those things are just standing there.
We think we can take another fight?
I bet 9 reeds could.
We could fight.
With 6 opponents? No.
He's 9 against 6. That would be fine, right?
I think it's either fight them or we go back, which is okay. That might be a smart thing to do.
Yeah, close the door. Close the door, guys.
Where
That's not good.
where haven't we looked?
This was the only option on this level.
Maybe something secret?
I didn't look. Is this door here?
You know where we didn't look was where the spider was dragging 9 reeds.
You want to crawl in the spider hole?
Yes.
I'll say that sounds like a terrible idea, but sure.
Spider's dead. Spider's dead. Ned's in there. We've saved Ned. Go home. Oh, and don't forget the tapestry that's in the captain's quarters. We didn't bring that. That's got to be valuable.
That spider is dead, but what if it had others?
We should save that tapestry for our own headquarters.
Yeah, it looked cool, didn't it?
We're getting a headquarters?
Probably won't ever come back to this place again.
Probably not.
So we're the adventurers that don't want to adventure. Got it.
Shoot.
Yeah, that seems like we just are moving away. We'd have a good choke point there. Couldn't you guys never? Okay, never mind. We're leaving.
I mean,
No.
we probably could.
Hey, I went too far. Okay, you coming up? Okay.
Brock only likes fighting people one-on-one.
Hey, we're upstairs, guys.
We're coming.
There's
a line.
Tactical mind on that, is it?
Yeah, I'm not very good at fighting, but I have an idea of how to fight. It seems like it would have been.
Okay, hold up. This is where 9 reeds is being drug up.
Yeah, so the ceiling's about 15 feet high here, and you do notice that there is a narrow tunnel that seems to be up there in the corner, which is where the spider presumably was trying to take 9 reeds.
Can I? Do I look at it? Do I feel like I could squeeze through there?
At least the early part of it, if you climb up there, yeah, you could get into that space. You don't know what the tunnel's going to look like 10, 20, 30 feet further, but yeah, you could.
Here, let's tie a rope to you so we can drag you out if something goes wrong.
Okay. Before I go, I'm gonna open up my healing potion. Take a little drink. I'm gonna ask Jiro if I could borrow your lantern, please. It seems like a better option than carrying open fire in a tunnel.
Sure.
All right, so I'm removing the lantern from Jiro. And you're now holding the lantern, Brock, so I'm going to add that to you.
Okay, well, look around. Wish me luck, although I'm probably gonna need a boost.
Oh, me give you boost.
Thanks. Alright, I put my foot in his hands, it gives me a little boost, I reach up with my free hand to kind of look into the hole or find my way looking into the hole out.
All right, go ahead and throw me an athletics check as you're getting up there a bit and trying to do the best you can, climb up that distance and shimmy up the rest of the way. Yeah, you have no problem doing that at all. You get into the hole and you're kind of doing like a half belly crawl, half like hopping on your stomach. So you're able to move about 10 feet or so into the tunnel, and then you notice that it splits out to the right. You follow that for about another 20 feet. So far, the whole of the tunnel looks pretty straightforward. And then you see it opens up into a small cavern, perhaps 20 feet by 20 feet. You notice light is now coming in from the ceiling, as you see an opening here that would lead outside of this cavern complex entirely.
Oh, do I see any creatures in there?
Not passively. If you want to take some time to look around more focused, you can throw a blind perception check.
Oops.
You do not see any other creatures in this area.
Ned!
There's no response as you call out.
Hey guys, there's like a way out. It's a cavern, 20 by 20, and there's like light coming in from the top.
I mean, would Ned have made his way through there? If he was up there, the spider would have gotten him.
Remember,
for sure.
we may be in a whole different magical thing than Ned ever came in. We don't know if he would have been transported to the same area we were at.
Yeah, and I don't think he'd be beyond those locked doors either. Multiple.
I don't
locked
think
doors.
I think he more would have been lizard food more than he is like somehow snuck around everything.
How big's this rope? How long? Forget.
Typical ropes are 50 feet if you guys tied a rope around Brock.
Yeah, you said tie a rope around me. So I've gone 20 feet, you said? Or?
All together, you have climbed, let's see, you went up 15 feet, you went 10 feet through the hole, and then you went 20 feet the other direction. So I'd say you're at the end of your rope for sure when you get to the 20 by 20 cavern.
And do I drop into the cavern, or am I at the surface level of the cavern?
No, think of it like you're at the floor. There is a little bit of dip. Obviously, it's a cavern, so it kind of rolls. But then the tunnel to get outside, is pretty much vertical. Obviously, no problem for a spider, but quite difficult for a human.
Are there any other cocooned things around here?
You don't see any cocoon things, but you do definitely find signs of like bones and such. Mostly it looks like animal bones, but occasionally small humanoid bones as well. You probably surmise that this is like where the spider would take things to eat them.
Okay, if it's on the surface, I'm going to crawl out at him and put my feet in that cavern.
So if you're trying to get out, that's essentially a vertical shaft that goes straight up. As I mentioned, that would be very easy for a spider, but for you, it would be pretty challenging.
No. Oh, so I'm not in the cavern. Maybe. So I imagine myself crawling through a tunnel, and then I see the cavern, and I look up and I see the way out.
Daylight. Yep, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. So am I standing in the cavern now?
Yep. Yeah, if you want to be, again, remember, your rope's basically at the end of it, so if you're willing to untie yourself, then yeah, you can go in the cavern proper and actually stand up. It's pretty decent size.
Okay, I'm going to untie my rope and stand, staying close to that tunnel because that's where I'm GTFOing, and I'm going to look up and just take a good look around for threats.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and throw a blind perception check. Rest of the team, as you guys are hanging back here, just kind of looking around, wondering what's going on. It's always a little bit of nervousness when a team member's out of line of sight. You look around here, Brock, you don't see any obvious threats.
Okay. And I'm primarily worried about Ned or dead bodies and things like that. I don't see any of that, right? I just see bone.
Correct. Nothing looks like it has been recently killed here.
All right. Let me crawl back through the hole then, and then I'll poke my head out with my friends and give them the summary.
Okay, you guys are caught up quickly as Brock makes his way back out holding the lantern.
My arms are dangling down. Well, what do you guys think?
I think we either leave altogether and go the normal way out and look for the mist, or we go back and try to fight those flesh things, or set them on fire, or something.
Yeah, I don't see Ned in here, guys. And we should... I'm more fielding for the caution. Now, I'm a prize fighter and all, and I understand risk, but yeah, let's GTFO.
Me agree. Me kinda tired.
We were cautioned about going too far at once.
I'm out of juice as far as spells, so that's probably not a bad idea.
So if we leave, it's unlikely we're going to be able to get back into this particular section. Is that right, fellas? Did I
It's
understand?
it's like a new scenario every time you go. Is with how Miranda explained it.
We'll probably never get back to that second level, but still, it's better than dying.
Yeah, we don't know what else is down there.
Okay, who's gonna catch me?
Me.
Boop! I pop out. Good catch, brother.
Okay, we leave the way we came.
Yeah, that's a good op.
Okay.
All right, you guys start making your way towards the exit.
I mean, we got lots of
Wait,
silver or
hold
copper,
up.
but
Is that blood?
That is blood.
Is it fresh blood?
It is fresh blood. So there's a little bit of an oddity with one of these tokens. It looks like this token is not showing up, which is kind of strange. But on the ground here, with blood all around it, is the body of the orc.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
that bastard. He wanted to kill him, and he did it.
Kind of mean-spirited.
Well, what kind of wound is it? Does it look like a scimitar?
It certainly does upon inspection.
That bastard could have killed Ned.
Maybe we should follow.
Where did he say he was from? Burl? If that was even the truth. Delvin from Burl?
Probably not. And is this thing clearly dead? Not, like, just unconscious?
Clearly dead, like killed with hatred and malice.
That's rude. I bet you that guy's not even a bard. That's probably why he's so bad at singing.
Well, he did. He did what he said he was gonna do. Kind of honor that.
Yeah. Again, not my business.
All right, so as
Storms
you're
come
moving
and
this
go.
way, 9 reads, you notice just about 10 feet off the map here is that gray haze that you've been described before. You know that if you step through there, you should find yourself back in the ancient ruins.
Missy missed.
Let's go.
Okay.
Keep an eye out for that bard. He might be trying to set a trap. Maybe he's a bandit or something. Remember they said bandits try to attack people when they leave.
All right, one by
Screw that guy.
one, you guys step through the haze and find yourself back in the ancient ruin. All right, as we're on this map, one little thing I was going to do, just sort of like, side fun, if you will, like what could happen kind of deal, is give you a little bit of information about some of the things you might have missed. This will just take 2 seconds. So just really quickly, on that first area that you guys were in, where you fought the lizard folk, there was actually a buried urn there, a clay urn that had some treasure in it. You guys missed that. One of the goblins, the first one that you fought that kind of sneak attacked you, he had a pouch hidden away in that little corner where he was first at. So you guys missed that. Inside the room with the giant centipedes, there was some other containers that contained other things. Among that, one of them was a silk pouch that had some gems in it. And then further in through those double doors was the majority of the treasure, I will say. But yes, obviously there were some more dangers there. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that first adventure in the ancient ruins. You're out of the ancient ruins now, finding yourself back in the area that you're very familiar with. Again, you're seeing the stone structure of the ruins themselves around you. You know you're about 30 steps away from where that black stone is, and the exit through the Great Arch to exit the ruins entirely.
Maybe Ned got taken by those bandits. You're right.
And we also never we left the guard. We never asked the town guard if they'd seen Ned. That was a mistake. We should, on the way back into town, stop at the guard tower and see if they've seen him. He might be in their drunk tank for all we know.
He might just be in town hanging out, just passed out somewhere.
Exactly.
Regardless, he gave us a good reason to go and explore.
Oh, we got lots.
Well, we got lots of coins, but we certainly didn't get any magic items, and that's not going to be enough to get us to the top of the leaderboard. But at least we have some coin.
Well, should we head back?
Yeah. Be careful of that bard dude.
As you make your way out through this area of the ancient ruins and pass by the courtyard where the black stone is, you notice an individual leaning down next to the stone in meditation.
Ah.
Is it somebody we recognize?
From the back of their head, no.
I'm gonna go up.
Don't bother them yet. Wait for them to finish. Be rude.
I'm gonna walk carefully. It might be somebody we recognize.
All right, as you take a few steps, getting a bit closer without moving, you hear a voice comes from that leaned over form, and it says, "I greet you in friendship, as I hope that is what you are bringing to me."
Of course. Of course. Don't mean to interrupt your meditation. I did that too, by the way. It's pretty cool.
I see. And you see he now stands and turns and looks at you. You notice a younger looking man wearing some very exotic looking armor. You can see a sword prominently hangs at his side, and his armor is very much plated but quite ornate. As he looks in your direction after you say this, Brock, he says, "And which martial discipline did you focus on?"
Well, first off, when he turns around, I'm gonna be like, "Whoa, bro, look at your gear, man." I'm gonna take a step back. I hope we're friends, cause I ain't messing with you.
You notice he smiles slightly and he says, "Why, yes, as I said, I come in friendship. And if you do as well, we have no problems."
Excellent. I took the tiger thing. Was it tiger, Adam? Snake? Dragon? Something? Dragon?
I think you took Stone Dragon, if memory serves.
Stone dragon. What about you?
Oh, well, to be honest, I am a student of multiple martial disciplines, but I suppose if I had to pick a primary, it would be Diamond Mind.
Oh, yeah, and I poke my finger at my temple, and it says, yeah, this is where survival resides, right? In the mind.
He nods slowly. "Yes, I couldn't said it so better myself. Knowing your enemy and anticipating what they're going to do, well, that will just about win most battles."
Alright, dude, so what's the plan? You just gonna walk in there solo-like? Like, there's some stuff in there. There was a big spider, a bunch of centipedes and stuff.
Don't forget
Oh.
the goblins.
Is this your
Lizard.
first time in the ancient ruins?
Yeah, it is. Me and my friends back there. Hey, guys, he's friendly. Come on up. Come on up.
Well, if this is your first time, then you may not know, but each time you enter the ancient ruins, there is a different experience. Somehow the ruins are connected to different locations, and they take you there, but never the same location twice.
Are you in the guild? You know, at Miranda.
I'm afraid I do not know this individual from whom you speak, or this guild of which you speak either. I'm simply a traveler that learned about this location, was passing through when I was asked to assist by a local in Saltmarsh.
Do you see Ned?
I did not, but that's exactly who asked me to come here, Ned's mother. She said that he was lost, and I had no other place to be promptly, so I thought this was worth exploring. Might I presume that, based on your statement, that you are also here looking for Ned?
Yeah, but we failed. But at least where we went, we couldn't find him.
He nods slowly. I suspect he actually did not come here based on everything I see, not to mention the bandits that are pretty common here from what I've been told.
Yeah, we suspect the bandits. Maybe he got jumped. You know Ned. Well, you don't know Ned, but anyway, he might be sleeping it off too. So,
Is that what you heard? My conversations with some of the locals pointed in a couple different directions. One was here to the ancient ruins, but some other folks in town said that he wanted to go check out the haunted house.
What's the haunted house?
As he says this, those of you that are locals to Saltmarsh are familiar with the haunted house. It's a building that's outside of Saltmarsh, not too far away, that rumors are it's haunted. Nobody goes there any longer because of those rumors, but this would certainly be prominent in your minds. You've heard of this before.
Well, we should go there. Tell you what. Oh, by the way, my name's Brock. You might have seen me fight just last night. Alden and I, we won our fight in the tavern. Hope you won some money on us. Do I sound familiar? Oh, Brock Malone.
You notice he smiles slightly once again, and he says, "In fact, I did hear your name when I was talking around town. I've been told that you are banned from pit fighting."
Oh, shit. That wasn't cheating. It wasn't explicitly in the rules. Damn it.
I was told that you angered the wrong person, and, well, unfortunately that has consequences. But it is nice to meet you, Brock Malone. My name is Orion.
Well, Aldrin, you can still fight there. Man, look at that armor, though.
Yeah, I don't think I want to mess with you, but nice to meet you.
And you as well. If you are making your way back to Saltmarsh, then if you happen to see Ned's mother, please inform her that he did not come this way. I am very certain of that, but I will continue looking.
All right, we're going to go check out the haunted house, dude. So, hey, be careful in there.
Wait, you know me?
He glances at you and he says, "I'm afraid I do not. Should I?"
Symbol look familiar? He points at his chest.
You see he glances at it and he says, "No, I'm afraid I don't know this. What does it mean?"
Me don't know, but me figure I ask, because you look strange.
You see he kind of smiles slightly. "Well, I suppose we all look strange to those that are not familiar with us."
Yeah, we can go now. I'll make sure.
Dude, he's got the diamond mine, dude. Like, guy's smart.
Be safe on your travels.
Same to you.
Adam, when I walk by this individual here, I'm going to slowly bow my head, not in reverence, but just like acknowledgement. And I'm going to say, "Good day to you, Master Swordsman."
And he gives you a responding nod and he says, "And to you, Master Dwarf." All right, it sounds like you guys want to make your way out of the ancient ruins here. Or yeah, go ahead, Drew.
As I walk by, hey, Ned's mom pay you for this job?
She did not. As I said, I had no other pressing matters to attend to, and searching for a lost local seemed easy enough.
Good luck.
Looking
He
up
gives
at
you
the
another
sky,
nod.
can I tell what time of day it is? As in, does it seem like we were in the ruins longer or shorter than maybe would have lined up with what we think they should be?
Based on a quick glance, no. You guys left in the morning, took you a few hours to get here. Still looks like it's afternoon time, so no, you think the time passed normally.
Okay.
All right, so you guys exit. As you make your way out of the ancient ruins, you notice in front of the ancient ruins, there is 6 bodies just kind of lying here in a heap. You notice that there are like maces and they're wearing leather armor, but they're all just kind of lying there in various poses. Anything you guys want to do other than make your way back to Saltmarsh?
Is Orion still there?
You guys are like probably 100 steps away from him at this point when you find these bodies.
Okay. I'll shout out. Hey, was this you? Did they attack you?
You don't hear any immediate response.
Can we see how they're killed?
Sure, you go over to them and you realize they're actually not dead. Each one has been knocked out, seemingly very expertly.
Are they these bandits?
Maybe we can either just leave them or we can try to steal from them.
We gotta. Do they look like bandits? They kind of look like pirates.
We should see what they have on them. That's how we find out.
Adam, can we check to see if we recognize any of the faces before we do anything?
You don't recognize any of them as like locals to Saltmarsh, but based on their attire, yeah, they certainly could be bandits. If you want to rifle through their pockets, they don't have any coins, but they do have their equipment on them, which essentially amounts to leather armor, maces, and like a couple heavy crossbows among the bunch.
Any gang tattoos or anything like that?
Nope, nothing that seems to, sort of recognize them or place them in any particular group.
How many did you say it was? 6?
6 of them, yep.
I would like to pick up at least all of the crossbows and just start like walking with them so that if they do regain consciousness, they can't like chase us down and fire at us with crossbows.
Okay, you can take 2 heavy crossbows. All right, guys, anything you're doing other than trekking it back to Saltmarsh? All right, hearing nothing, then you guys make your way overland, going back the same way that you came. Altogether, it takes you a little over 3 hours to make your way back into Saltmarsh proper. You find yourself approaching by the city gate. And you can see the guards there. You likely know these fellows because, again, most of you guys are locals. They will see you approaching, and the gate is open. They kind of only close it in emergency situations or at nighttime. It's open as during the day, so they kind of just give you nods and wave you on through.
Hey, boys. We're looking for our buddy Ned. Have you seen him? Arrested him? Maybe got him in the drunk tank?
Ned? Oh, no. Everyone's, well, not everyone, but a lot of people have been coming around and asking about him, but no, I ain't seen him.
Thanks anyway. We'll keep looking. Thanks.
Yeah. Did you just come back from the ancient ruins?
We did. Successfully.
Oh, how did it go? Find any good treasures?
Well, we're not dead, so that's a bonus.
Yeah, I reckon that is a good one.
Yeah, just a few coins, nothing special.
Oh, bummer. I don't think we'll be seeing your names on the board then, eh?
There's always next time. You always got to go a first time before you can get to a second time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear that.
Hey, you want these crossbows? Took off some bandits.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, I'll take those. We can always be using those. You never know. Well, thank you.
Yeah, gotta keep the city safe.
Thank you very much, good fella.
We're the Wharf Warriors, by the way.
You see, he looks at you and says, What now?
That's our team name, the Wharf Warriors.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll be looking on the board. I hope to see you on there one day.
Yeah.
We'll be there. We'll be at the top.
And you see he grins a little bit. He's like, oh, I look forward to it. I'll buy you a drink if you get to the top.
Alrighty, well, I guess we'll head back in.
All right, you find yourself back in the city. All right, guys, we're near the end of our session time here. Is there anything particular anybody would like to do quickly?
Just split up the gold and things like that.
Yeah, and Adam, I did take those maps away from the goblin. I'm not sure if there's any details on those, but I sold those as well.
Sure, yep. Make sure you have those on your sheet. I don't think they'll be worth any money unless you find a really very specific use for them. But if you spent some time on your way back just kind of glancing through them, you get the impression they're kind of like maps of the Dread Forest. And they're like areas where the goblins were marking that you think were like merchants were coming on occasion. And there were like X's where presumably the goblins had hit merchants.
Sounds good.
I think the only thing that I would try to do if we have time, and maybe it's something that happens in some downtime, is take a look to see if there's any value on any of the items that we picked up, and then potentially like sell them. Like
Hey, can you cast Identify, dude? Luke, can you cast Identify and all this shit?
Not yet. I'm working on it. I'm so close. I just a couple of phrases I can't quite get right.
All right, yeah, if you guys are wanting to price out your items pretty quickly, what I'll ask is who would like to take the lead on this? And then this means you're the person that's kind of schmoozing folks around town. You talk to a bunch of different people and see where you can get your best deals.
I could do it.
All right, go ahead and throw me a blind persuasion check.
Okay, and I have to select my token over on the right, correct?
Yep. All right, so you're taking all of the items that were discovered and then kind of pricing them around. So just going through these one by one. The short sword with the tiny amethyst set in the silver pommel. The best offer you find on that is 45 gold pieces. The piece of onyx that you guys found in the big guy's room, you find somebody willing to buy that for 25 gold pieces. And the amber gemstone, which is in the same place, you see someone will offer you 50 gold pieces for that one. The 2 potions that you don't know what they do, you do find somebody who's willing to identify them for you for 5 gold each, or they'll buy them from you for 10 gold each. They say that with a little bit of a, like, they're kind of gambling, the impression you get. Let's see, the tooth necklace. Brock, would you have given that up for a potential sell?
Yeah, fine. And these gold earrings, dude.
All right, fair enough. So for those, the 9 gold each for the gold earrings. The tooth necklace, the best deal you find is 4 gold pieces.
Give me that back.
And I think that is it of what you guys found. Oh, the jade earring. Are you guys pricing that one out as well?
Yep.
Jade earring is actually a pretty good quality, so the person that looks at it says they'll actually give you 50 gold pieces for it.
And what about the silver tankard, if that's worth anything?
Nothing that seems over. Like, someone will give you a silver piece for it, but it doesn't seem to be of any real value.
I may as well keep it. You never know when a silver tankard may be important when you're on the road.
Hey, there you go. All right, so as far as dividing gold up and all of that, feel free to do that how you guys wish. I would recommend communicating either in here or in Discord how you're splitting things up. I do see one person said identify the potions. You guys want to spend 10 gold to identify both the potions?
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's worth it. And then probably sell everything else.
All right, so deduct that 10 gold somebody or from one of the collections that you made. Just make sure that that is properly deducted. And the 2 potions are a potion of gaseous form and a potion of enlarge reduce, but only the reduce portion. So essentially it's a potion of reduce. All right, other than that, guys, I'll tally up the EXP, but I'm certain you guys would have leveled to 2 based on what I was tracking. So feel free to level yourself up to 2 before next week. You guys will also get another week of downtime, so remember to review the downtime rules and decide what downtime you'd like to use. You can make your own rolls in the chat between this week and next week. Just make sure you're very clear with your rolls. Like, I am rolling downtime for this activity, and then do your rolls. Basically, you want to make it super easy for me when I'm auditing. If I see anything that doesn't make sense, or it's not clear to me, then I'm going to have questions, and let's try to avoid that. So just be super clear, type out, I'm rolling this for this, blah, 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 and then do your rolls. And then that'll make it super easy. You do find out, Brock, just like Orion told you, yeah, you're banned from pit fighting when you ask around. Essentially, if you remember that complication you got in your first one, the person that you beat up is actually really good friends with a counselor here in town. So there's too much heat on you. They don't want to allow you in the fighting pits now.
Yeah, I figured. He was punk.
All right, and then Jiro, one of your contacts that you got, we do have that deduced. That is Derek, a dock worker, and then the other one is still a floating contact. But Derek is, again, a dock worker, so if you need a favor from him, something to do with the docks, fishing, that kind of stuff, he's a lower class individual that works on the dock, so keep that in mind. But other than that, I think we're all set, guys. So if there's any questions between this week and next week or your level up stuff, feel free to post. But yeah, great session, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed it. A little bit close there. I'm glad we survived with 9 reeds not getting eaten up into spider food. But we'll see everybody next week and continue the adventure from there.
Nice.
Sounds good.
Thanks, Adam. Good job, everybody.
And we got
Yeah.
level 2, right?
Thanks.
Level 2, yes.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Night.
All right, good night, all.